And we are live. Look at that hair on the prog corner.
Oh, man.
That's right.
Wow.
Yes, it's real.
And so far we have 0 viewers.
All right.
And you thought I wasn't popular.
Yeah.
No.
There we go.
Talking to
So
ourselves.
we are with Glenn Kellaway from the basement and Rich Strickler
Howdy.
and the prog coroner with the really long hair and the Mike Nesmith hat. And so today's there's people here. Good evening. And hello. And Tara Blade, thank you for becoming a member, Tara Bade. I appreciate it.
She gonna get her name on your intros then?
I did already.
I'm
so with it, Scott.
Did she give you any money that you could share with us at all, Larry? Or
no, I don't share
nothing
money.
yet. Okay.
I keep it all to myself.
Yeah.
And then I give it to Mollie.
Yeah.
And you can see Mollie here. She's here. Yes, you're right there.
Little tiny thing in the back.
And there's a chair here if she would like to join us at some point.
No. You go into Larry's place and he sits up high in this freaking chair like he's the king of the freaking planet.
Yeah,
and he's got this couch where you sink down and your ass is like this far from the floor. And you're sitting there like a little kid going, "Hi, Larry. How are you?" And he's up there like, "Oh yeah, everything's good. I'm the Canadian Studmuffin." It's ridiculous.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's all the psychology.
It is.
Of, you know, where you are versus where your opponent
Yeah,
is.
you're looking right up at.
I mean, even the handshake, you know, you analyze when Trump and Putin shook hands.
Yeah.
Got the upper hand on the handshake.
Yeah.
It sounds like Larry Graves is getting the upper hand.
Oh, yeah, Larry gets the upper hand. And he's the funniest too.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
More here. Briar CD Showcase.
Hey, Briar.
Who's which Beatle? Well, I'm the cute one.
I'm Pete.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm probably Stu Sutcliffe.
There you go. Let's go all the way.
And Rich is
You're Stu and I'm Pete.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm Peter Tork. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
So first of all, Glenn, tell us the latest on your channel and also maybe what we're doing this Monday.
Oh, the latest on my channel. I'm just uploaded a video yesterday, the third part in my series on my favorite decade in music, 1964 to 1974. I just uploaded 1968 yesterday. So I hope on the weekend I'll get part 4 up. And on Monday, I'm heading to Larry's house so we can do a review of the CDs we recently exchanged and exchange 5 more CDs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the ones Glenn gave me, well, he gave this one to me because because he got the box set. So this isn't going to be reviewed or ranked.
Yeah.
Scott, you know this one.
Oh, yes, I do.
And I did play it again, and yeah, it's great.
It's amazing.
I think at some point I might get the box set.
Yeah. I want it. I don't have it.
And the 5 CDs I'm going to rank and review on Monday include Mott the Hoople. Rich, are you into them?
Semi, not as deep as you are, but that's a good album.
And a band called the Kinks.
Oh yeah,
Never heard of them.
Now this is something. Without giving anything away, Scott, do you like any country kind of music?
Not really.
No,
Not a country guy.
But this guy,
I have an open mind. So
this
That's
guy
a country folk rock.
Yeah, but this guy's kind of country. I'd say he's like country prog.
Wow.
Gene Clark from the Birds.
Oh yeah, Gene Clark. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Birds.
So wait until Monday, and you'll get my opinion on this.
Interesting.
It's one of my favorite albums.
I haven't heard that album.
Amazing record.
And a Canadian band, the Sheepdogs.
I love the Sheepdogs ever since they showed up on Project Runway.
Yeah, cool.
That's how they got broken. They were unsigned.
Yeah.
And they had all the designers design their stage outfits for them. That was the first time I ever heard the Sheepdogs. They're good.
wow.
And the Crazy World of Arthur Brown.
Yeah.
Thumbs up on that one. Good stuff.
And Larry gave me In Absentia,
Oh, yeah.
Porcupine Tree,
Oh, yeah.
Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talking,
Wow.
Hawkwind,
Oh, that's their best album.
box set. It is called, without my glasses on, Warrior on the Edge of Time.
That's my favorite Hawkwind. Love it.
The 50th anniversary of Cahoots. Now, I'm more than familiar with the Cahoots album by the band, but
Yeah.
I hadn't heard the new remix.
Yep.
And again, John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Double Fantasy, but the kind of acoustic alternate version, stripped down.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
how was that?
pardon me?
How was the acoustic version?
I haven't listened to it yet. I was telling Larry before we started. That's the only one I haven't
Okay.
played
Gotcha.
yet.
I love that album, so I wonder what that acoustic version is going to be like.
Well, it's not acoustic. It's just the production is stripped down.
Yeah.
So John's vocals don't have as much echo on them.
Nice.
They've cut the background singers. I like it more than the original.
Because the original was good, so I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah. And I love the Yoko songs too, but
Mhm.
I know not everybody did. But
No.
Glenn, Toronto's picked to win the East.
Of course they are. Best team in baseball, Toronto Blue Jays.
Wow.
I should have worn my Blue Jays hat.
Larry, did Sparks play anything you were surprised to hear? No, because I kind of knew what the set list was.
Yeah.
So
I always cheat on the set list.
yeah,
I got to know.
it doesn't matter either way.
It doesn't, but I kind of like to prep my wife. You know, no matter what band we're going to see, I know every song they're going to do, but my wife doesn't. So I like to cheat, get the set list, put a playlist together, force feed her the song she's going to hear.
That's a good idea.
She usually has a better time at the concert if she knows the songs. So especially if we're going, oh, the Smile. Yeah, I've just heard the singles.
Oh, cool. I have.
I don't know what that is. Is that a
is
new
Tom
band?
York's side project from
Oh,
Radiohead.
okay.
Sounds good so far. Ooh, Bobby Bear. Okay. I know Bobby Bear Jr. because he's in Guided by Voices.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, but his
That's
dad, I guess, was a big country guy. But yeah, his son is in, he's the rhythm guitar player for Robert Pollard's band here.
Oh, cool. Lee Hazelwood was a cool dude.
I'm a huge Guided by Voices fan, so yeah. Like one of my favorite bands ever. A Beatles song you don't like. Larry needs to answer this one.
No, there isn't a Beatles song I don't like. I mean, there's some that are. Yeah, there's none that I dislike. So yeah,
Larry even likes Revolution Number 9.
Yeah.
What about that one? You know my name. Look up the number.
I
You
love
don't like
that
one. I love
song.
that.
See, I don't like that.
One of my top 20 Beatles songs, probably.
Is
Yeah.
that true?
Love it.
Wow.
Yes.
And one of Paul McCartney's favorite.
Brian
Wow.
Jones playing the sax.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm going to say Octopus's Garden. Not a fan. Not my thing.
It's Willie Nelson. That's the other name.
Junior. Bottom.
Hey,
it's
Willie
better than
just
what he called
announced.
me.
Yeah, do the collapse. Good. No, Willie just announced he's playing the Ohio State Fair,
Wow.
Wow.
which I'm pretty excited about because the lineup for the fair was absolutely god awful this year. So yeah,
Wow, Willie.
Yeah.
Willie's touring. He's got ZZ Top with him, which is pretty
Wow.
cool.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
when's the last time ZZ Top opened for anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wonder who's the third guy in ZZ Top now? Anybody?
Yeah,
you
they
know?
the same guy who had been covering because I guess they had done some shows without Beard. He
Oh,
had gotten
okay.
sick, so they had a replacement already lined up apparently, type of deal.
Never Say Die or Technical Ecstasy. I love those two. They're both underrated.
Totally.
Between the two, I would say Technical Ecstasy, but both are really good.
If you put the title track of Never Say Die on the Technical Ecstasy,
Yeah.
that's the winner right there. Because there's like 2 or 3 songs on Never Say Die that are just amazing.
So you're over my head. Who are we talking about here?
Black Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, right before Ozzy left.
I think Rich and I were both sitting here going, "Who the hell is that?"
I was just taking it all in, Glenn.
Yeah. I didn't. You're not alone,
those 2
Rich.
albums really slipped through the cracks.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kind of gave up on Sabbath at that point. And then when Dio came back, into the band, I guess people started listening again. But I like those 2 albums a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking of like bands that I really don't pay much attention to, although like the bass player I love them, is the new Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Have you
Yeah.
guys heard that yet?
Yeah, I just gave a listen to it. Not
Pretty
bad
good,
at all.
eh?
Not bad
Yeah.
at all. It's like a master class for bass playing.
Oh,
He's
big
all
time.
over that album.
He's
man.
all over it.
And it's good to hear John back in the band.
Yeah.
It's Red Hot Chili Peppers again.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking
It's
about
not
buying
bad.
it. Yeah.
And I guess the way they produced, they did it. They didn't do it digitally at all. It was all
Oh, really?
old days. So the
Interesting.
sound quality.
Because I'm telling you, I don't think there was a bad song on it that I've heard. I didn't listen to that intently. I just kind of played samples of each song, but loved it.
yeah, not bad at all. Shocker. But the Scorpions' new album's not bad either.
Really?
Yeah. It's like all these these dinosaur acts putting out decent music.
That's
Alice
good.
Cooper last year, Cheap Trick, and Scorpions this year. It's cool.
Blue Oyster Cult last year. Was
Yes,
it last
yes.
year? Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
That was a great album too.
That was a terrific album. Loved it. But I've always loved BOC, so I'm very biased when it comes to them.
Love bass. I'm a big pickerel guy myself. I don't know why the guy wants to talk about fishing.
Yeah. I live in Ohio, so I guess Lake Erie walleye is. Yeah. I lived on a boat for 5 years, little devil. And that is one benefit, except that on the boat was me and my little brother and my mom and dad. So I couldn't listen to my music as loud.
So
as I
you were
could.
Gilligan. You weren't the skipper.
No, I was not the skipper. Yeah, it was just, it was crazy. I had to sell all my vinyl when I was 14. Vinyl doesn't really work on a sailboat. So I'm actually on my third vinyl collection now. It's ridiculous.
I am the same.
Yeah.
I sold my original vinyl off like in 1990 or something after the CD craze hit and everything was CD. And who
You
thought
and everybody else?
listen to vinyl? And then I started again late 90s, got into it again, built up a beautiful collection, then decided to move out of my home into a condo and thought, I'm not going to have room to store all this vinyl and turntables. I'll just stick with CDs. And that lasted a year. And then we moved into another house and I lost all my vinyl. And then I started doing it again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I lost my first collection when I was 14 when we moved onto the boat. So I had to put everything on cassette tapes and stuff. So, but then when I, like in 2004, I got locked up for 18 months and I lost everything, not just my vinyl. Man.
Wow.
So tell everybody about your channel and the latest video that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
related.
This segues really well, Larry. I just posted today my sequel to How Prog Rock Ruined My Life. Today, it's How Prog Rock Saved My Life.
Yeah.
It's a sequel, just to let people know that I'm okay. I'm not going to off myself anytime soon. I had to leave things on a cheerier note. People are worried about me. They're calling hotlines and stuff. Don't worry about me, man. I'm all right. But yeah, I posted that today, and yesterday I did a album review of a great new album by Capricorn's Constant called The Murder Wall. And I know it's only April, but I got a real strong inkling that I just heard my favorite album of 2022.
Really?
Yeah, it's just shockingly great.
Oh, I haven't watched the review yet. I'll have to watch it.
Capricorn's Constant. Wow.
Yeah.
Just out of clear blue sky. They had 2 albums out.
What kind of music? Is it like heavy or is it
probably the best reference point is Big Big Train. If you've ever listened to any of their music, more like a updated Genesis with David Jackson from Vandergraaf Generator on saxophone.
Oh, I like Vandergraaf Generator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's all over this album, and his daughter Dory Jackson sings. It's just incredible.
Really cool.
This marriage of old classic prog with a modern sensibility. It's a concept album about scaling the north wall of the Eiger. Man, it's just ridiculously great. So
wow, I'm gonna have to watch that review. And
well, it's albums like that is why I started my channel.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I do what I do, because every once in a while something comes up and just blows my mind and it makes everything in the world okay.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
And Rich, your latest video and your channel. Let's hear about it.
Well, the channel is my name, Rich Strickler. We try to keep it relaxed, banter back and forth. A lot of collaboration videos is what I've been doing lately with people like Glenn Kellaway, Sam St. John, Larry Graves has been on my channel. We're doing classic albums, song rankings with Sam St. John, with rotating members of the VC. We've done Band on the Run, Highway 61 Revisited, and yesterday, Robert's on My Turntable came on and we did Dark Side of the Moon. Next week, we're going to have Randy Nelson. We're going to do Van Morrison's Moon Dance.
Hey.
We're going to try and mix it up, different genres, different classic albums, and eventually we'll get back and have you guys back on. I'm also doing a number one song ranking for my pop sensibilities from 1965 to 1975 with Randy Nelson. All the Billboard number one charted hits from that year, we ranked them in order, talk a little about them, the history of them, and that type of thing. It's just a fun video, so nothing too serious. I like to do sports, movies, and music on my channel, and I'd like to see some people come over and check it out and see if they like the content. Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
I'm trying to break down Dark Side of the Moon and rank those cuts individually is an impossible task.
Oh, it is. It is.
I couldn't do it. I'm watching you guys going, I don't know how they're doing that.
It's work. Work's one thing why I'm not at work.
Yeah. To me, it's just like one big song.
It's
is like a whole, it's an entire thing.
I see.
Oh, they're on tour, right? Blue Oyster Cult?
Yeah, they're always on tour.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'd love to see them.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in forever.
Wow, very cool. Oh, okay, I was telling you guys I got some new records, and I'm most interested. I'll show this one first because Larry will love this. That's not. I picked up. I always have trouble finding Zappa albums in the wild. You don't find them. Then people want a lot of money for them.
It's rare.
So I got an original pressing of One Size Fits All, which is one of my favorite Zappa albums. It's in pretty good shape, and it's on the Discreet label, which I believe would be an original pressing.
Probably.
Yeah. So I'm really happy about that one. But the other two, Scott, first of all, I'm going to hold this one up because have you ever heard this album?
Oh, yeah.
Camel.
Yeah. Oh. I love me some Camel. The Single Factor may not be their best album.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, and I love Camel.
I love Camel, but yeah, that might not be their best album.
This freaked me out when I put it on. I just bought a Backstreet Boys album in a can. I thought, check the label.
It's shockingly bad. I maybe that's their Love Beach.
Well, so I was I started to read up about it, and they said that they were forced, the record company forced them to make this record and come up with a hit single.
Yep.
And so they made all this syrupy, hot, and Andy Latimer's a great guitar player. So, I mean, the guy, it's a pop album.
Maybe do some research, Glenn, before you buy it.
Well, no, it's used, right? No, because I'm telling you, Larry, if you heard any Camel albums, they just blow your frickin' mind.
Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah.
I didn't want to get this one. Where's the other one I pulled? I didn't get this today, but I got this a couple of weeks ago, and I hadn't heard it before, and this album just is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Moon Madness.
Moon Madness is amazing. Amazing album. Maybe their best.
Wow. But anyway, so this is what else I got today. $7.
Yeah.
John Wetton.
Yes.
That's a good album.
Yeah, it is a good album. It is a good album. He can write some pop songs, and I don't hate on him for
this
it.
This is just a pop rock album, but
it is. But it's good.
Emphasis on the rock.
Yeah.
But really good. And you know who the guitar player on this album is? Martin Barr.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, John Wetton, King Crimson, UK.
Family, Uriah Heep, Roxy Music.
Exactly.
On and on.
Yeah.
John Wetton.
Okay. Yeah, I was really interested in what you thought about that Camel album, Single Factor.
Yeah, it's not.
You should have said Glenn. You didn't.
I'm sorry. Hey, look who's in the house.
He was trying to be polite.
I just sent Rachel a link if she wants to join us.
Rachel, come on, please.
Come on, Rachel.
Yeah.
We were just talking about you.
On. I got to leave in like a half an hour, so Rachel needs to slide on in.
Wow. Yeah. So. So much for my blind buy on Camel.
Yeah, the Snow Goose.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have the snow goose yet on vinyl.
that's a great one.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Asia, yeah.
And if anybody's a Bob Dylan fan, Amazon.com is selling. You know the latest bootleg Series 1 Springtime in New York, I think it's
Yep,
called.
yep.
It was from 80 to
$16.
85.
Yeah.
$15.55 now for a double album.
Yeah, Clan. Or,
I just
Sam
ordered-
got me a heads up last
I
night.
just ordered it.
Did you? Good move.
Got it sent to my daughter's place. So I'll pick
Okay.
it up in May when I go to Florida.
Yeah.
I need to go to Florida.
I'll pick you up on the way.
There you go. Yeah, it's been too long. My parents live down there, and I don't think I've seen them in like 7 years. So
Oh, wow.
I'm
Yeah,
a
you need
terrible
to.
son.
Yeah.
I'm awful. I just get stuck in my own world, and
Well, I think
Yeah,
most of us do that. I
life.
think that happens to most people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
life happens.
Yeah. And they're probably retired. They could come visit you.
Yeah, they have a couple times. So
And when
I
my mom was
think it's my turn.
when my mom was alive, she used to, like, if I didn't phone her for a week, she'd be on the phone just giving me shit because I haven't called. I'm going, well, you have a phone. Like, if you needed me, it works both two phones.
It does
can work
work
either
both
way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
people forget.
Uh,
But with me,
Wow.
because I'm really outgoing, and obviously I like to run my mouth pretty much nonstop. That I think people in my regular life, they think that I'm just the guy that's going to pick up the phone and call. That's not me. I don't.
Yeah. Well, there was a Jimmy Buffett song called "If the Phone Doesn't Ring, It's Me."
Yes. Yeah, my dad is
Rachel asked about a link. I sent it to your Gmail.
Okay, fella. She's
Yeah.
calling you fella.
I know, fella.
Yeah. I got a fella. I'm a gal.
Doc.
And I got a fella.
Hey, Doc.
Sounds
What's
like an
up,
old
Doc?
50s musical or something.
What's up?
Hey, Doc.
Doc was on our baseball
Doc?
draft last night.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about baseball, that guy. Jesus, see those picks? I was laughing at him.
I like how we got Harper and Trout back to back.
Am I the only non-baseball fan here?
No, you and
No.
I.
Fan.
No.
You're not? Okay.
No.
I'm a basketball guy. What can I say?
Yeah, that's cool.
The playoffs are starting.
Yeah.
Raptors solidified 6th place yesterday, so they get to play in the playoff round.
That's right.
That's all I care about. I meant fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love my NBA. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's your team?
I'm a Miami Heat guy. I mean,
Oh,
I was Milwaukee Bucks.
you got my Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, we got Lowry, and he's playing well, so you
Yeah.
can't have him back.
I know.
But yeah, 1988, the Miami Heat started up, and I was pretty excited because I actually had my own team now, and I've been a super fan ever since. Yeah, I love them.
Cool.
Yeah, but baseball I never really got into it that much.
Yeah, Rich and I are both passionate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm deeply into it, but
Yeah.
it's not for everybody.
I think it's from childhood. I
It
remember
is.
not being great at swinging a bat.
Yeah.
Whereas I had a pretty wet jumper, so I think it was where you were spending the majority of your time as a kid's probably where
Yeah.
you're gonna spend your time watching, and
Yeah.
I remember when I was about 10, wasn't into, baseball, but I was playing for my school and I was up
Yeah.
to bat and the guy pitches it and it hits my head. It's like, I don't like baseball.
It hits me in the head. You're supposed to duck, Larry. And it was slow pitch.
Magnum, yeah.
No, not
I've
aware.
heard of them.
Let me see if I got.
There we
some-
go. He's gonna get
I
it.
thought that was a giant bottle of booze or something.
Exactly. Or a big condom.
I've never had to use a Magnum, I gotta admit.
Nah, we're out of that select group.
that would fall off.
That's why
That looks like a Roger Dean cover.
That does look like a Roger Dean cover.
Yeah, it's very similar, but cool. I mean, how many albums put the lyrics on the back anymore?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sergeant Pepper. Yeah.
Yeah,
So are they kind of heavy prog or?
yeah, that's a perfect description. Yep, heavy
Yeah.
prog.
Yeah.
I like them though; they're good. Good band.
It's Donny Osmond.
Hey,
He's in
Sam.
the house.
Donnie, you coming on?
I sent him a link.
He'll say, "No, I'm working."
That sounds familiar.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, no,
You
I don't
guys
want it.
tease me.
I haven't combed my hair.
You know, you guys call him Donny Osmond like it's some sort of negative thing.
I know.
No, no, it's
not.
positive.
Donny
He's like our-
Osmond is
no.
really loved worldwide.
Donny Osmond is
And
one of
he's
the most
talented.
talented people I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This guy, yeah, he, you know, whatever. The
No, we just
Osmond
mean
factor.
he's our teen idol. Like if we had a Teen Beat magazine for YouTube, Sam
Yeah.
would be the cover guy every week.
But Donny Osmond never met an instrument he couldn't play. Give Donny Osmond 35 seconds with any musical instrument, he will master it. He's
Wow.
amazing. I'll fight for Donny. And you
Yeah.
too, Sam.
Look at this. What an excuse. He has to visit the lady.
Haha.
He
What's
chooses
that
the
mean?
lady over us guys.
Who's the lady?
The
I
lady.
think it's Marie Osmond.
Oh.
I don't know.
Hey, Donnie's been married to the same girl since 1972.
Give
Yeah.
him credit. That's solid. Yeah.
Yeah, in the show business world, that is unheard of.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
good Mormon upbringing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think George was inspired by Hey Jude with that long ending for Isn't It a Pity?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Probably.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Yeah, I was going to say too, Wayne Newton, like it's not my kind of music, but you still have to respect any of these guys, right? Like they definitely have talent.
I did not know about Wayne Newton because let's face it, there are some people out there who've
Yeah.
made a pretty good living
Yeah.
in the music industry that have no business making
Yeah.
a good living in the music industry. So it's good
Yeah.
to see, you know, some of the real talented people actually do something. And I had no idea about Wayne Newton. That's cool. That's cool.
Sam is George Martin.
Well, yeah, he's the fifth Beatle.
Thanks for bringing me up, Scott. Haha.
It's all right. We're gonna keep talking about you.
Bringing up Sam. It sounds like it could be a TV show. We should start a video series. Bringing up
I like
Sam.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Raising our little Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, he was such a good lad.
It'll be kind of like a Leave It to Beaver thing.
Oh boy.
Roanoke in the house. Okay.
Oh, he's from Roanoke, Virginia. Did
Didn't
not
know
know that.
He's been living in Vegas for 60 years. In the
Yeah,
hotel.
since he was 13 or so.
Yeah.
Donkashane.
Yeah. Those Vegas residencies are kind of fun though. I could see where if you were an artist,
Oh, yeah.
why would you want to hit the road and when you
I
could
know.
do like 2 months at Caesars, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, let everybody come to you instead of you going
Exactly. And you get the penthouse. I mean,
to them.
you're not
That's
traveling, you get to sleep all day. You don't need to do a sound check every day because it's the same room. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Larry and Glenn. Yeah, we can be a ward in June.
When I want to be the dad.
Okay.
That's
As long as I'm not Lumpy Rutherford, I'll be okay.
You know, I don't know how true this story is, but when I was a kid back in the 70s in Milwaukee, my dad comes home from work one day and he's like, "You'll never guess who I picked up hitchhiking." And I'm like, "Who?" "The Beaver." I guess he had
Oh, yeah.
fallen on some rough times, Jerry Mathers, whatever.
Really?
Larry Mathers. Wow.
I guess he had come across some rough times. He was homeless. He was hungry and all dirty. I think my dad said he gave him like $20 in a ride.
Really? That's crazy.
Now, that has not been vetted. That could be apocryphal.
Well, it's
I
better
bet
than that. Used to be the big thing that he died in Vietnam.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, I
always a big
remember hearing
rumor,
that.
too.
But
Yeah.
I don't. This has nothing to do with anything. But I used to really enjoy telling everyone I knew when I lived in Miami that my next door neighbor was Gary Newman. I don't know why. It certainly wasn't Gary Newman. Actually, Luther Campbell from Two Life Crew did live 2 streets away. But I used to tell everyone that Gary Newman was my next door neighbor. And you would not believe the success rate. 100% of the people I told that lie to believed it because why would you lie about
Yeah, why would you lie about Gary Newman? Yeah. It's not like you said McCartney lives next door to you or something.
Yeah, that raises a red flag. But yeah, why would you lie about something like that. So I lied about something like that repeatedly. It was great fun.
So Basil loves but he won't comment. Well, I'm insulted.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Why
I
are you
appreciate-
watching his videos
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
not
stop.
doing a
You can't
comment?
watch if you're not going to
How
comment.
rude
Go
can
away.
you be?
Get out of here.
That's rude.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, Basil, come over to my channel, like it, and then don't leave any comments. I'm good with that.
Yeah. This guy's the walrus.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
Goo,
I thought it
goo.
was Paul.
See? Choo. That's right.
It's all right.
Cuckoo.
I got a guy named Ian Anderson that keeps commenting on my videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think it's Ian Anderson.
No.
'Cause he's
I
on
had
the-
I had Lester Bangs the other day comment on one of my
Hey,
videos.
there you go. Back
Yeah.
in the grave.
Scott, I beat you on this one. You know who subscribed to my channel a few years ago? Jesus Christ.
Nice. Nice.
Wow.
Tell him I said hi.
Yeah.
Now, I
Good
do
guy to
follow
know,
God
Larry.
on Twitter.
Must have had a boring day. And he's
Oh,
Yeah.
subscribed.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got a lot on his plate. You know, he
Come
needs
down
to-
off the cross. We can use the wood.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's fun stuff. I follow God on Twitter. He's a great.
Let's talk about religion and politics now.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's blow it all up. Let's just blow it up.
Let's empty the room.
Don't
For
do it.
Rachel. I thought Rachel was coming on.
Yeah, what happened to Rachel?
Yeah, I don't know.
She
I'll
said
check
she
with
needed a
you.
couple minutes.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Well,
she'll be here. Probably right when I'm ready to leave, she'll show up. And we'll have the fourth Beatle again.
Thank you, Lennon McCartney 72.
thank
Thank
you.
you
John
very
and
much.
Paul are subscribed to us now. That's awesome.
Scott, let your hair down. I love
I
the
love the
frog
frog. Yes,
corner.
we all love the frog
Yeah.
corner. You got good taste, Aaron.
Yeah.
Questionable, but
Great
That's all
channel.
right.
You got a great channel.
thank you. We work hard on it. No, we don't.
Yeah.
I just hit record on my phone and start talking. It's ridiculous.
You know that StreamYard tutorial I did last week? Because I
Yeah.
asked you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought, okay, I'll do it. It
Yeah.
had the worst views ever in my career. I don't think it's past 250 views yet. I think it had 3 comments. Thank you, Rich and Glenn.
I fell asleep. I fell
I thought
asleep
it was
actually.
cool, man. I
Yeah.
need that kind of stuff because I just got into StreamYard and that helped me
Yeah.
out.
Mm.
Yeah,
I got,
not much did it actually help me out a lot. I just signed up for the pay version.
Yeah.
the free version. So
Yeah.
that tutorial is actually what got me to actually, go ahead and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, but when you do a video like that and it just dies, it's like, I guess I'm not as popular as I thought I was.
Yeah.
Well,
You
keep
know-
it in perspective, Larry, because your worst video is better than my best. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're it's all relative too, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's only going to be that's going to appeal to a small select group
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
It's not.
yeah,
You got a pretty narrow
it was very
audience
informative.
there, but it was well done.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Robert, our friend Robert, just did one. One of the requests was from me on Discogs because I really want to get.
Yeah.
I saw
If I ever
that,
get
yeah.
motivated to put
Yeah.
my frickin' catalog on
That's
Discogs,
another one,
I want
yep.
to do it. But
That's a good one.
yeah, so I was happy you did that.
Definitely.
Yep,
I like
Rocky
records.
Raccoon.
Yeah,
I'm a big Rocky Raccoon fan.
me too.
Almost a guilty pleasure
Yeah.
song for me. I love it.
In the summer of the hills, look out and there lived the
Thank
Did
you.
you?
There's a
Why
comment.
would anyone have a problem with Rocky Raccoon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't get that.
I don't know, but I love
There
it.
we go.
Please don't say the name of the last Genesis.
Yeah,
album
your-
in this
your
name.
ranking
Is that
is-
I'm going to say it. Is that the one that's called The Last Dance? It's just
No, calling all stations.
You did it, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was told before I shot that video, he told me I'm not allowed to say the name. I said the name, but I did give him a shout out in the video, so he should be happy. I broke his rule, but I gave him a little shout out.
Yeah.
So.
I did a individual rankings of Genesis a couple years ago, and I had to buy that album. I knew I wasn't gonna, and I only listened to it once, and it's a long album.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, I think it was at the bottom of my
Yeah, the last
I mean, it's not
Genesis album.
bad, but it's
Yeah.
Well, what's this latest one that's out now? Isn't there one called The Last Dance or something? It's
it's
out,
just
or The
greatest
Last-
hits.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
that's a greatest hits.
compilation.
Okay.
Last domino. Favorite Beatles album? Good question.
Sergeant
Abbey Road.
Pepper.
Or Sergeant.
Rubber Soul for me.
Revolver.
Wow.
Always Revolver.
Yeah, great album.
Yeah,
They're all great.
I love them all, though.
Yeah. Bob
I
Dylan
did
did
not know
background.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Well, Ringo only has one foot.
Yep, I love the Monkees.
Love
Rich loves the Monkees.
Love them.
My first concert,
Great,
1967.
talented group. Yep.
I would say maybe my favorite song of all time is a Monkees song.
Yep.
Zor and Zam.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
I
That's
love
cool.
that song.
Wow.
King of Zor went out to war. The
Yeah.
King of Zam went after. Mickey's voice, just a
Yeah.
little quiver in it when he's talking about war. Ah, man, that's good stuff. Yeah, dude, we
That's
like
awesome.
the Monkees. Yeah, we do. We like the Monkees a little bit.
So did you see what happened? You know, they put out that Rhino put out the Blu-ray set a few years ago of the Monkees TV shows, and Head, I think, is included in it, and some outtakes and all that stuff. And then they sold so many, it was limited. And then they lost, like they think they sold 5,000 sets or something. And then there was supposed to be a run of 10,000, and they lost. There was a big. The warehouse lost all the parts to make the
Where are
sets.
those Blu-rays?
So now they've announced that they found a bunch of the sets, and Mickey's doing this tour right now where he's kind of celebrating the life of the other guys, and they're selling some of the sets at the shows or something.
Oh.
Okay.
But that set sells for like $1,500 now if you can find it.
Wow.
It's nuts how much it's selling on the eBay and wherever else.
Yeah. It's out of control.
Yeah,
I'm not a
Oasis.
fan of Oasis. No.
not really. A couple of songs.
I like certain songs. Yeah, I never.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Britpop thing. There were certain bands that I like more than other bands. Oasis is good, but I kind of like a band that mentored them and maybe influenced them a little bit called The Real People. They're from the same town, and I guess they actually
never heard
credit
of
them as having been an influence. Check them out; they're actually really good. But some, Blur's got some good stuff. That whole scene was just hit and miss for me.
Calling All Stations is one of the most boring albums I've ever listened to. Whose album's that?
That's that Genesis album.
Oh, that's that
that
Genesis.
we're not
album.
allowed to
Okay.
say. You know, the last two Genesis albums suffered so much from it's the era of the CD.
Yeah.
You can put 79 and a half minutes of music on that sucker. Let's put 79 and a half minutes of music on. It's a mistake. You know, you should always just go for your best songs, regardless of whether
How about
it's
quality? Yeah, instead of quantity.
A music documentary I would recommend is The Sparks.
It is
It's on
good.
Netflix
Yeah.
I
everywhere.
have to see that yet. I keep saying that. I have to see
Yeah.
And
it.
also
You gotta watch
if
Well,
you're on talking Netflix, the Bob Weir documentary.
I watched that. That was
The
good
other
too.
one is really good.
That's an excellent one. And so is the ZZ Top one, too.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's good. Yep.
And, of course, the greatest of all time is The Last Waltz.
And No Direction Home, the Dylan one.
That's
is
a good one.
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
There's a lot
Get
of-
back on Disney.
You can get lost in music documentaries there.
Yeah, there's a ton of great ones.
I like the one with Robbie Robertson, too, called Once We're Brothers. Or I think it's called.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's just it tells Robbie's side of the story.
His
right?
side, yeah.
That's
It
the only
does,
thing.
but-
It's slanted, and if you read
Yeah.
Levon Helm's book or you read any of the other sides, it's a different version of the truth.
Yeah.
I think
I
Elvis
am
Presley is
excited
the
as hell,
greatest
though.
live performer, and Michael Jackson was great, of course, too.
I gotta have a shout out for a documentary that's been playing at film festivals and that, but the King Crimson one that's coming out.
Yeah.
50 years of King Crimson. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
Dying
trailer
to see
looks
that.
great. I
That
can't
Yeah.
one, Summer of Soul, too, that just won the Oscars, very good. It's on
Yeah,
Hulu.
that looks interesting.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yes.
I have trouble watching movies of any kind because they're generally you're talking about a 2-hour commitment, and dang, that's a lot of albums I could cut through. I have a goal I set up every year. I try to listen to 500 new albums every year, and so anything that cuts into that music listening time, I got to really be very judicious about. So I don't watch a lot of movies or TV shows.
I'm the same with you. It takes me 3 turns to watch a movie. Like I can watch it like half an hour a day, and that's it. I'll eventually get to the end.
Yeah, I used to watch 150 to 200 movies every single year,
Yeah, me too.
and I slowed it down once I got married and had to cut the time down a little bit. So, I
It
try to
happens.
divide it up. I still watch a lot of sports and try to keep up with the music that I like. So it's tough.
It's not easy, but
You have to
that's
budget.
why we get paid the big bucks here, gentlemen.
That's right.
That's right.
No question about it.
So, do you guys like Elvis Presley and or Michael Jackson?
I don't have any. Oh, I think I might have a greatest hits Elvis CD or something, but I don't listen to Elvis and I don't listen to Michael Jackson, but I have respect for them.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna say.
I like Elvis better than Michael Jackson as far as his music, but they're both extremely talented. What can I say? What
I
they
met
do.
Michael Jackson.
Really?
No way.
Yeah,
No
I'm working-
way.
I'm working in
And
the
he was your
book
next door
office.
neighbor.
Here you go.
Yeah.
This is a real story, not even a lie. It's 2001. I'm working at Foot Locker. It's a busy Saturday, and the phone rings, and somebody on the other line says, I have a client that needs to shop at your store at midnight tonight. I'm like, okay, tell me the name of your client, and then maybe I'll consider it. They're like, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss. It's confidential. I'm like, well, I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning, and you want me to be here till midnight? I don't think that's going to happen. And I hang up. 5 minutes later, the phone rings again. It's Michael Jackson. Okay, tell him I'll be there. So Mike rolls in at about 1 a.m., him and about 40 people in his entourage, and he's pointing at stuff. And then person 1 tells person 2, tells person 3, tells person 4, and then they finally get around to telling me. And after about an hour of that, I'm like, no. So I just sit down next to Mike. I'm like, dude, let's just cut this nonsense. And by the time I was done, he invited me to Criteria Studios, come watch him record while he was in Miami. I, of course, did not take him up on the offer.
Oh man.
He was actually really sweet, just like a little kid. His
Yeah.
skin looked all weird up close, man. You get up close to Mike, it was wrong in all kinds of ways, but he was a sweet, sweet boy. Really nice kid.
Wow.
Nice.
Very cool.
He was
That's
real
cool.
nice to me. Once I got all his handlers out of the way, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous, man. They were like running interference. Don't get close to Mike. I'm like, dude, I'm wearing a polyester referee uniform
Yeah.
in a mall, in a Foot Locker. Who do you think I am? Obviously, I work here. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be here. I'm talking to your client. I'm sorry. That's it.
That's too bad you didn't go to the studio. That would have been.
I
something.
should have. I
Yeah.
had been to Criteria before a couple times recording, so I knew my way around, and I should have gone down, but I figured he was so doped out he wouldn't remember what he
Yeah.
said, so I, didn't want
How
to
many,
embarrass myself.
How many pairs of shoes did he buy that night? A
Oh,
lot.
he spent like $20K.
Oh my God.
He went to 2 stores. He went to FAO Schwartz and he went to Foot Locker. And
Wow.
I talked to the manager at FAO Schwartz. They were really upset because he only spent like $200 up there. And then he comes down to Foot Locker, spends a whole ton. They were like, man, we were waiting around for hours for this cat, and that's all he bought. Yeah. He can't. He couldn't shop in a mall.
No.
way.
No.
No way.
So they had to do all that kind of crazy stuff.
Well, I think they used to.
Sinatra entrances into hotels and malls at midnight.
Well, Harrods used to shut down in London for the Beatles so they could shop for Christmas and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that. You know?
Yeah. There is no Led Zeppelin song that is a guilty pleasure. 'cause
No.
every Led Zeppelin
I
song
can't think of one either.
Yeah.
I would
How would
say
that-
one that is kind of looked down on is Hot Dog. I think it's a
Yeah.
fun
I
50s
Yeah.
kind of song.
I love it. I love
I do
Hot Dog.
too. I love everything by him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's
That is,
one of the
yeah. There's
greatest
no guilty
bands of all
pleasure.
time.
Circle Sky is a great freaking song, Martin. Yes.
He knows what time it is. Good call.
Zorn's
Zorn's
in,
oh,
Antique
Anti-Griselda.
Zelda, another one. Yeah.
Absolutely, Camo. Anti-Griselda. Is there a kazoo in that song too? Your auntie.
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there.
Parts of Beatles songs you don't care for me. It's the whistle part and Fool on the Hill. I can't diss the Beatles in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
The worst thing they ever did is the best thing most people ever did.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I maybe that cheesy organ in Mr. Moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. But
That was probably
I still
George
love
Martin.
it. I still love that song, so whatever.
The
Well-
Monkeys' Missing Links.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah,
yeah, we
Moody
like the Moody
Blues.
Blues. Great, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fave album definitely is Search of the Lost Chord.
Yeah, that's my favorite album. Favorite song's probably Melancholy Man.
Yeah, it's good.
I love
Timothy
that
Leary's
song.
I can think of a bunch. Anything off that album I love.
I like the song
Man
Question.
was so good.
I like that Question song.
Yeah.
Love
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song's amazing too. That
I
whole
love
album's great.
Yeah,
Great
John
album.
Anderson is playing in Orlando, but in April. But I'm going to be down there in May. If I was down there a month earlier, I'd go see him.
Yeah, he's playing with all those kids.
Oh, who's he playing? What? I was wondering about that. It's
Yeah, he's playing with some kid group. Like all these kids get like a band camp kind of thing, you know.
oh, interesting.
Rock kind of thing. He's got all these kids
Wow.
playing with him, so that's really cool.
That's interesting. Good for him.
Larry, thanks for having me. I got to take off.
Okay, thanks,
On
Scott.
my way back to work.
Take care, Scott. Nice to see you.
Always good to be with you, buddy.
Thank you, thank you. You guys have a great afternoon, great
You too.
evening, and I'll be watching. So watch,
Okay.
watch your
Okay.
step. Watch what you say about me.
We will.
Okay.
We will.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
later.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Oh,
Boy,
he's
what a
finally
loser.
gone.
Oh,
Thank God.
Jesus.
And then there were three.
Oh, I never thought it'd end. Oh, when I was looking at my watch going, come on, you said an hour, buddy.
He's a great guy.
No, we love you, Scott. You're a great guy.
He is.
I don't know. I sent her Lincoln.
Least favorite subgenre of
I don't know
rock.
what a subgenre would be.
I am going to say.
Shoegaze.
So, how about thrash metal?
I was going to
That'd
say
be a
death
subgenre.
metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
death
Yeah,
metal,
death
thrash
metal.
metal, something like
Yeah.
that.
With the screaming vocals.
Yeah, something like really just completely for Zeppelin. Hats off to Harper's a
I
great
love that.
song.
Yeah.
I met Roy Harper once.
Really cool.
Yes. Had a beer with him.
Thank you, Rachel. Rachel, I sent you
Rachel,
the
what
link
happened?
for
You didn't
Gmail.
come on.
Come on
The
board.
fellas are waiting for you.
Yeah. If Rachel comes on, Molly will sit here in the chair.
No, she won't come on.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
I don't know
Sweet.
anything
Yeah.
about Britpop bands, really.
No, me neither.
No, wasn't my thing. Well, she's not here. No, that's the problem.
I don't. I have it on CD.
I have it on CD as well. I don't have it on vinyl, but I would
I
buy
have
it
it on
if I
vinyl.
saw it. You have it on vinyl? I would buy
do.
it if
I
I
have it
saw
on
it on
vinyl.
in the wild used.
I bought it off Amazon.
Yes, Rachel, are you coming on? Yeah, the Crimson Dock is going to be
Gotta
amazing.
watch that too.
I am going to buy that one.
Is it out now?
No, it's out. It's produced, and they were showing it at a film festival.
Oh,
So is it their whole history?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I think they do it from looking back now with the current lineup. Looking
The
back,
thing is, Glenn, while you're watching the documentary, you can't talk or take pictures.
no, I don't.
I've got that. That's the way it is. I've got that documentary on Elvis. We could watch that tonight. I know. You like Elvis?
That was I remember seeing that.
I think I saw it too.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
What, in your opinion, was the best Beatles film? Rich.
Help.
I'll go Help.
A Hard Day's Night.
I still think Help is funny as hell. Like I still watch it and laugh at the same spots every time. I just think it's the great example of British humor, which I love.
Favorite post-2000 bands?
Ooh, 2000 Tedeschi Trucks.
Oh, good one.
Man, it's hard. Isn't that ridiculous?
Would Radiohead be?
Can you do single artists too? Lydia
think so.
Loveless,
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Radiohead. The Arcade Fire. You're pretty
I don't listen to anything except the Dirty Knobs by Mike
The
Campbell.
Dirty Knobs is a
I
good
like
one
that.
to listen. That's good.
That's a Tom Petty knockoff,
Yeah.
sort of. I
Yeah.
like it.
Saving
that's-
Private Ryan. You know, Rich, you mentioned to me how great that movie was, and
Yeah.
I started to watch it. I was getting disturbed. I turned it off.
Yeah.
In the first
You got to hang.
half an
Beginning
hour,
is pretty-
40, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
like.
tough.
The older I get, the more I don't like.
Yeah.
Like I just want, I want Bambi. You know.
I think the best movie of the 90s was Schindler's List, which is another brutal movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I got caught necking in the
got
back
that
of the
on Blu-ray.
theater to Schindler's
Yeah.
List. Yeah.
I am. I have all of their albums.
I'm not a Queen fan.
I like their hits, but I don't buy their albums.
Yeah.
And the movie was so-so.
Go Now. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's I
original.
would agree too, but that was just kind of a different version of the band.
Denny Lane and company, right?
Yeah.
I like T-Rex.
Yeah.
You know what? I that Electric Warrior album, I find it real wimpy. I don't
Yeah.
like it that much.
It's okay.
I'm started reading a biography on David Bowie, Larry.
Yeah.
So can I make a request for this CD exchange?
I'm thinking of one already, Glenn.
I was reading a thread on the Steve Hoffman forums talking about favorite David Bowie albums, and the one album that was at the top of everyone's list, in the top 5 of every list, was Low.
That's the one I was going to give you, Glenn.
Awesome.
That was the one.
I've never
I was
heard a
thinking
note of it.
that. Yeah.
I've never heard one note of that album.
Yeah.
I gave up on Bowie after Station to Station, probably, and then picked up again on Young Americans. I liked,
Yeah.
and then Let's Dance,
Yeah.
and everything in between and after. I except for Black Star, I have, and The Next Day, I have.
Yeah.
Headquarters.
See, I need to listen to Headquarters. I like More of the Monkeys. That has the most hits on it. I like that album. I like their first album too.
More of the Monkeys is the album that pissed them off.
Yeah.
I know
It was
because they
released
used-
without their
Permission.
say any say so.
That's the one I first bought as a kid, so I have a fondness for that one.
That's the one I got caught shoplifting.
I remember that story. Classic.
Yeah.
Glenn,
What did he shop?
what did you shoplift?
More of the Monkeys.
Tell the story, because Molly, I don't think Molly's heard.
Well, my buddy, More of the Monkeys came out, and we didn't have any money, and my buddy and I, and we said
That's a
we
good
came up
reason
with
to
this.
shoplift.
We came up with this master plan to go into the department store in our neighborhood, and we walk in, and as soon as you walk in, you could put like a nickel in this little thing and pull out a shopping bag. The store was called Simpsons. Remember Simpsons stores? Yeah. So we walk in, and the plan was we'll take the shopping bag in, we'll casually walk over to the record department, look through records, and we'll just grab a couple of More of the Monkeys albums, put them in the bag, and then shop around a bit more, and then gradually get real close to the exit door, and then run like hell. So my buddy takes off, and he's ahead of me, and of course I'm the idiot carrying the bag. And I don't get outside the door before like 4 or 5 store detectives jump me and have me down on the ground. And my buddy, he's like the fastest man in the world. Like I've never seen anybody run so fast. He was gone like just a blur. And I'm sitting there holding the bag with the records. And they called my mom and dad. It was awful.
He's burned after that.
Yeah, where's that friend now? In jail?
Yeah. Robert Horton, wherever you are, man. He's probably still running, that bastard.
Well, I think I've told you this before, Glenn, but in the 70s, me and a couple of friends, we would buy a record at Woolworths, like for, a cutout bin record for like $2. I forget the whole system though, but what we would do, we would take it home, we get some other receipt, and we would scratch it or warp it. We even warped it on the stove. One time we overwarped the record and we screwed up the plan there. But we would take it back to the Woolworths department and get like $20 or whatever, $10 back for like a dollar album. We had the system going for a few months, and maybe I shouldn't mention it on this live chat.
Well, Larry, I could top you. My cousin and I had a part-time job at a car wash. And when you went into the car wash, he was at the front and he sold the ticket, and I was at the other end, and it was pretty much a manual. Like it was pretty much a manual car wash. You went through all this water and everything, but the end, to dry it off, I actually had to physically dry the cars off. So he would sell the ticket for a couple of bucks, and then he would give the person in the car 2 towels. And then when they got down to the end, they would open their window and give me the towels, and I would dry off their windows and everything with the towels. And then I had a dryer there so I could keep the towels drying. And when no cars were coming, I would fold the towels up, and my cousin would come down and pick up the towels. So when the guy came through the car wash at the end, he would give me the ticket to show he paid. So I would keep the tickets rather than ripping them up, and I would stick them inside the folded towels, give them back to my cousin, and he would resell the tickets, and we would keep the $2. And by the end of the day, like 15, 16 years old, we had like more money than we knew what to do with. And we had no problem affording LSD and pot and everything else. It was great. We had that scam going for the longest time. It was awesome.
He's still doing it today.
I wish I would have been a millionaire if I didn't quit that job.
So what did
Wow.
Rich
Yeah, Rich, what have you done illegally?
I don't want to incriminate myself, so I'm out.
Rich's turn. What did you?
I stole my wife's heart. How's that?
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did, but it was all right. It
It
was
was okay.
good, but I'd rather watch a real documentary.
It was
Yeah.
well done for what it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was better than the Elton John one. I'll say that.
Exile
Rocket
on Main Street.
No, this is that from the 70s?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it
72.
is. I'm going Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers.
I also like Some Girls. A lot of people,
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
like Some Girls too.
I like it.
Good album.
Yeah, a little bit more. Thank you, baby.
I don't think it's one of the greatest albums of all time, but I think
I
it's
think
a
it's
really,
really good.
really good album.
You know, if somebody thinks it's one of the greatest albums, I'm not going to say no. It's overrated. It isn't. But it's
No, it's a good album. It's
Yeah.
it's a really
I
good
can
album.
see people saying it's one of the greatest albums.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Instant Replay. Well, it's an awesome album. Instrumental stuff is very moving, in my opinion. Yeah, well, I'm anxious to hear it.
No, I don't want to be in it.
You can. Well, you're half in it.
We can see your shoulder.
We can see your shoulder. There she is.
Yeah.
I love that.
You're both
album.
wearing white. It's like you're John and Yoko or something.
In bed.
in bed.
Favorite
Devo.
I was going to
their-
say Debbie album.
Have you ever heard a Devo album, Glenn?
Never heard a Devo album in my life, and that song, that we are not Devo, we are. Oh man, I used to hate that shit.
Yeah.
You don't like their version
Oh.
of Satisfaction?
God, no, that stuff's not for me.
Me neither. I'm a generation too old for that.
Yeah,
I think Gary from Physical Format did a Devo video like a week or 10 days ago, and
really?
I didn't know what to say because I can't relate to that music. So
No, I can't either.
but I respect his opinion. But
Yeah, and the other one was who was Red Lobster or Rock Lobster? What was that one?
that was the
B-52s.
B-52s.
Yeah, another one. I just out of my wheelhouse.
Crime doesn't pay, Glenn.
Oh, DJ Trish is on. That's pretty cool. We got a superstar from the vinyl community on with us. Hi,
Cool.
Trish.
Hi, DJ Trish.
Hello.
No.
Crime doesn't pay. No.
Glenn, did you ever steal anything after you got busted with the record?
You know what? No. No, that was my only time I shoplifted.
Scared him. So
For me, there was
Yeah.
one day where they kind of caught on and they were going to get the manager, but the manager luckily wasn't in. So that scared us and we stopped.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
And I did shoplift once in a store when I was like in grade.
last week.
Yeah, last week. But I got caught.
Yeah.
No, when I was about 10 and I had a lunch bag and you're not planning it, but you think, oh, that looks good. And you put a chocolate bar in your bag. It caught me. It scared, I'm glad I was caught because
Have you guys ever done this? Grocery store shopping and you buy one of those things of toilet paper and you stick it under the bottom of the cart?
no,
And then you wrote
Glenn.
it your car, and then you go, oh shit.
Oh, you mean not
By
on purpose?
accident.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
on purpose. No, by total accident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
taking
course.
something,
Yeah.
and then you go. So do you go back?
No. None of it Walmart, Glenn.
I actually cashed my check like 25 years ago at a drive-up teller, and she gave me back like $700 more than I should have gotten.
No way.
And I
And?
left, and I went back and gave it to her, and she thanked me, saying
Yeah.
she was looking at her ticker tape, and she said she would have been fired had she not been able to account for that money.
Yeah.
I would do that too.
Yeah, I mean, I had to do it. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
You can't live with yourself.
Yeah, that would be because you know the person's responsible
Right.
then, right? It's a bit different. Yeah.
Yeah. But some people wouldn't. The real criminal would have left her hanging. I think.
Yeah, a lot of people would.
Take the money and run.
That's right.
I remember when we were like 13 or 14 years old, we were down by a beach somewhere, my buddies and I, and my buddy found a wallet, and he opens up the wallet, and there was $5 in it. And he grabs the wallet, and we go, "Oh, is there any ID in the wallet?" And he throws the wallet in the bush and goes, "It doesn't matter if there's any ID in the wallet."
Oh.
But we were,
Wow.
we were like 12, 13-year-old.
You were hanging out with the tough crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not looking good today.
Yeah. Yeah. This stream has become a confession. I was just joking about my stories from the past.
Yeah. Yeah. None of this is true. We just made these up. Rich didn't really steal his wife's heart. She can't stand him.
New wave song.
We should bring her on an interview, or she'll blast my ass left and right. You know?
Favorite new wave song. There's so many.
Wow.
Would it be? It'd be an Elvis Costello song for me.
Yeah.
I was thinking of him.
Oliver's Army.
I'm gonna go. The Angels Want to Wear My Red Shoes. Is that new
I'll
wave?
go with Sparks.
Ooh.
Angst in My Pants.
Are they new wave? Are they considered new
Yeah,
wave?
they were.
band?
At one point, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best member of the Beatles. I don't know what
McCartney.
that means.
Who would you say is the best member?
Who's the most
Talented
musically? McCartney.
nicest person? What do we qualify?
John
as?
Lennon was always my hero. So he's the best member of the Beatles for me, but McCartney is the most musically talented.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. With John Lennon's guitar work on that song. And yeah, I love that song. Glenn's completely silent.
I don't know the song.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Freedom
Yeah, I
of
don't
choice.
know anything, and I
Wow.
can't talk about Devo.
Devo fans.
I
Paul
can talk
McCartney.
about Paul McCartney.
Favorite decade for music was the 70s.
70s.
Right, baby?
The 60s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron, watch my video series. Go to the Glenn
Yeah.
Calloway from the Basement channel. I have a video series, 64 to 74.
Yep.
Absolutely. Most
Random Beatles song. What's that mean? I don't know what that means.
Why don't we do it in the road as a random?
Yeah, that's a random one, but it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Takes a worried man. Well, that's a cool old folk song.
Yeah. I remember back in the probably late 70s, early 80s, this guy that owned this record store, and I came in and he was kind of down, and even with music was just not doing anything for him. But he was going to see Devo in Toronto that night or whatever. The next day he loved it. Like it kind of brought him back to.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Some Girls is a good album. Yes.
Some Girls is a very good album.
Glenn, this one is for you. I don't know why. Just as soon as I saw this question, I thought of you.
Are you into Limp Bizkit? No. Not in the least.
No.
And they spelt biscuit wrong.
Yeah.
I picked up on that right away.
Pete Best. Yoko Ono.
Are we saying names now?
Honey,
Bobby
that one's for
Rydell.
you.
Any truth that Kim Domit's wife is a transvestite?
That's just a
Is that somebody being an asshole?
no.
I think so.
Well,
No.
Oh, okay.
It's an inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Basil's
My
record's
apologies.
going. Bye.
Bye,
Basil's
Basil's.
record. Thank you.
Bye.
Records.
He's got to go.
Gotta go, guys. Thank you for hanging in.
I guess not. I send her a link. 65 to 7 was
Yeah, you're right, Trish.
And the disco and rap rules the era.
Yeah. Disco
ruined
and rap ruined everything.
Yeah.
Ruined. Oh, did anybody try and watch the Grammys on Sunday night?
No.
Unwatchable.
believe that.
Unwatchable.
Did you know any of the artists?
I was watching it with my daughter too, who's like 36 years old, and you'd think she would know. She didn't even know any of the artists.
Did anybody slap anybody?
She's going, Dad, because I always said to her, you kind of get like when you're young, you think you're hip and you know everything about music and you're into all the music.
Yep.
And without you even trying, you get pushed out of the whole thing. Like it just happens organically that you just get too old for the next generation of music.
Yeah.
And my daughter said that to me in her mid-30s. She's going, Dad, I'm already pushed out. Like she doesn't have a clue.
Yeah.
It was horrid. Horrible show.
Glad I didn't watch.
So was it mainly like rap and?
No, but it would be. I've never heard of any of these artists, and the music was just absolutely god awful. Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
He's in a new band now called Sonic Silk with the guy. Have you ever seen the Elton John commercials for Eat the Dishes or whatever they call that thing? Or
No.
Skip the Dishes.
Yeah.
There's an Elton John one when he's sitting at the piano talking about what he's going to have for dinner. And there's a black dude sitting there, and he's got like really straight hair, and they're joking back and forth. That black dude is a drummer, something Anderson, and he's in a band with Bruno Mars called Silk something. And they started the show, and they played this song that sounded a lot like Sly and the Family Stone or James Brown, kind of a mix of that stuff, which wasn't a bad song.
Yeah.
And then I thought, that didn't sound too bad. So then I went on Spotify and I looked up the album. The whole album is just awful. It's just like none of it sounded like what they played on the show.
Wow.
It was just they were.
Who did you see that you knew or liked? Like
Joni Mitchell was sitting in the audience because I think she got the night before they did some
Joni
thing, and I didn't know anybody. We watched the pregame show with a carpet thing.
Yeah.
My wife and Steph wanted to watch that. And I didn't know anybody. I'm telling you, nobody.
Before
there's one of the big artists now. Her name's Her. It's her name.
Oh yeah, Her.
So before we get into more questions, let's hear people's thoughts here, seriously, on the slap. Will Smith. Did you watch that? Like
a non-event. I could care less.
I watched it live. I watched
Really?
the actors. Yeah.
Were you shot? Like that must have been.
In the beginning, I thought it was a setup, but for like 3 seconds, and then when he started screaming, and cursing, and I saw the facial, reaction, I knew it was for real. He was really upset. I thought Chris Rock handled it beautifully.
Yeah.
It could have turned into a complete mess, worse than it was, debacle. What if Chris Rock fired back? Then you got a brawl on stage, people running in from the sides. It would have been just a total mess.
It was a total embarrassment for everybody but Chris Rock.
He handled it like a professional.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
The Academy should have had 2 security guards go over there and grab him by the scruff of the neck and pull him out. They didn't do anything.
Could you have handled a shot like that, Glenn, without at least firing back?
I don't know. I think he'd be in shock, and I think he'd know you were on TV, so you had to good thing about these seasoned comedians is they can think on their feet pretty freaking quick. So
he did a great job. I got to give him all the credit. And Will Smith is so out of character because I never thought he had that in him to just lose it and snap like that.
Yeah. But, I'd be interested to see where Will Smith's career goes. How long people remember this.
It's going to go down hard.
Oh, nowhere.
Yeah. And I won't miss him because I could care less about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good singer, David Coverdale.
I have never heard David Coverdale sing with Deep Purple.
Wow.
No.
Favorite Doors album?
Name one song.
L.A. Woman.
Yeah, L.A. Woman.
Oh, that's
all
a good
of them
one.
are great. I love all of them.
They're all
I think I still like the debut the best, but L.A. Woman's up there.
Yep, Saturday Night Live is
it's awful.
Good.
It's awful.
I like it.
It's awful.
Sorry, Glenn.
It made me throw up when that used to come on. And I think I had a date once where I had to take the girl to see the movie. Oh,
Martin,
was-
nice.
it was worse than seeing Mahogany with Diana Ross.
I saw that at the theater. It was like 78, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
brutal.
It was like a modeling thing, wasn't it?
yeah.
I remember that whole movie so well. The smuggling. Now, Martin, what is Martin?
Does smuggling
Same
booze
here.
over the border at 18 a confession?
He's
Well, if
an
it is,
elephant.
then I confess. Smuggled a lot worse than that over the border.
Whoa.
Oh,
I remember that movie too.
I liked Urban Cowboy. That wasn't a
did
bad
too.
movie. Deborah Winger was good in that movie.
Awesome.
Great
JJ,
draft.
what-
Yes, JJ, it was. He's talking about our
Nicely
baseball
done.
draft.
there's no sports talk on my
Yeah,
live.
yeah, JJ, get out of here. There's no sports talk.
I can't keep up.
Good job.
Unless you want to
Yeah.
mention Center Field by John Fogerty. That's only.
Yeah, Chris Rock. Whew.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But it's gotten too much press now. It's like, move on.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, but he wasn't mocking her. You know, you can have.
He told a
opinion.
tasteless
He
joke.
told-
The joke was horrible.
He did not know
Yeah.
about his wife's condition with her hair.
Yeah.
And also GI Jane is a positive role model in the movie, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not.
And
So
also, I
there
gotta
was no reason to
say,
But there's no reason to hit.
There was no
yeah.
reason to hit anything.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, if I was losing my hair because of if that's the worst thing that happened to me with a disease, I lost my hair, and someone joked about it, I
Yeah.
don't know if I would consider that
Yeah.
hurtful.
Yeah.
You know, if I got all these ugly marks in my face, or something like everything
Would it-
blew up or something, and you make comments, I see it, but it's just hair.
Would he have gone up to a female comedian and slapped her if she said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
No,
Like,
yeah,
think about, like, it's just there's no reason to go up and hit anyone.
no,
Yeah, no place for it.
yeah.
Bel Air.
Yeah, Bel Air's on Peacock. Yeah, my daughter was watching that. I've never been a Will Smith fan either.
Yeah.
Too many to list. I don't know if I have. If I don't have it on my channel, sometime I will do a top 10 David Bowie songs.
I would do
It's
that.
just too many to list for me.
My favorite all-time Bowie song is "Young Americans." I just freaking love that song.
That's in my top 5. I would
That
go 5.
comes on,
I
I'm
would
just
go
like,
5.
I
Yeah.
can just love "Young Americans." What a great tune!
Glenn, your taste is questionable.
It is very questionable, JJ. There's no doubt.
Glenn, you should not have your own opinion.
No, my opinions are out there. Don't forget my Oingo Boingo rule
That's right.
Hey, it's Robert. Get
Robert,
back to work.
on my
Robert.
break. Yeah,
Yeah, he's on
his whole life's a
an
break.
8-hour break.
8 hours.
retire already.
Yeah, Jesus, a break. Imagine being his manager, just going, "What the hell? Another break?
Thanks, Robert, for yesterday. It
What
was
the hell
a
does
fun
this
show.
break end, Hagerman?"
Yeah, he's a good singer.
He is. What was the band? White Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
liked that hit they had. "Here I Am Again Down
Yeah.
the Road." Somewhat. What's that song
Tony
called?
Katane on the hood of the Dodge or whatever it was. you
Yeah,
know.
that was a good song.
Great song. Good video.
Time, yep.
Oh, I haven't seen. Yeah.
Station to station.
Station to Station. Yeah, I like that album.
Favorite Clint Eastwood movie?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me think. Favorite Clint
Oh.
Eastwood movie.
It's got to be a Western for me.
I like Dirty Harry. I'm going to go the other way.
No, I'm going Good and the Bad and the Ugly.
That's a good one. That's a great movie.
Yeah, Space Odyssey.
Yeah, that's tough to beat. Tough to beat.
Yeah. When I saw Stephen Wilson do the Hand Cannot Erase tour and did the album in its entirety at
Yeah.
Massey Hall,
Yeah.
they came out and did an encore of Space Oddity.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice.
You sent me that link to his he was on some YouTube channel, Stephen Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Did you
I haven't
ever
watched
watch
it yet. I haven't
You know what?
watched it yet.
He
I got it
mentions-
bookmarked.
I think he mentions the Grateful Dead,
Yeah,
and near the end he mentioned Sparks.
cool.
Yeah.
I did see the Olivia Rodrigo performance, and I got to say that wasn't too bad. It reminded I kept saying to my wife, she reminded me of Lana Del Rey. Am I wrong, Danny?
What's the Oingo Boingo rule?
The Oingo Boingo rule is
Say
I will
Oingo
never
Boingo. on
never
our live
buy a record for a band that has a stupid name. Oingo Boingo,
Limp Biscuit.
Right.
Chumbawamba,
The.
Husker Du.
Yeah.
Her.
I can't think any more of it.
I think the and talk both of them.
The talk yeah.
Yeah. Wild as the Wind is really nice. Do any of you like the film Magic?
Yes, I do. I do.
I haven't seen it, believe it or not.
Really?
Where do you see that these days? I can't find it anywhere.
Buy it.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you
buy
gotta
it.
buy
On Blu-ray.
You can probably
Okay.
buy it for $10.
Yeah.
For a few dollars more, yeah. Those spaghetti westerns were great.
Heartbreak Ridge. That's a war movie.
Yeah. And I like Pale Rider too. That was a really
I like
good
Tail Rider. Yeah. And Outlaw Josie Wales. I like.
Yeah.
Molly and I just did a video a couple days ago where we did a review. So if you haven't checked that out yet, check it out. I loved it. And Molly, she wasn't, not that you didn't like their music, but you weren't into it, right? But just say if you want.
Are you more of a fan now, Molly, that
Oh,
you've
definitely.
seen them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like I've been singing it since
Yeah.
we've been back, and I have
Oh,
an
that's cool.
appreciation, and stuff. But I said, like Glenn, I said, Larry's been pushing it on me, right?
Yeah.
Music. So I thought, but I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's the best thing about seeing a band live is you get such an appreciation for them more than on just listen to a record.
Yeah. And now I want to go listen to the music, right? And
Yeah.
watch the documentary again and do everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Are they like good performers? Are they just kind of stand there, or is there like a
No.
big show?
No.
The lead singer, Russell, he's
Yeah.
I think 73. He's moving around and dancing
Yeah.
Wow.
and what did the girls in the washroom
Well,
say?
we were all saying it was after how we were tired just looking at him. He's moving, and thinking of how often he has to do that every night and on the
Yeah.
tour and everything. Like it's a lot of,
Yeah.
He put so much
Wow.
effort into the.
And then the
performance.
keyboardist Ron, he just sits there, but he
Oh,
he
no, he
does his
does, like, yeah.
dance and he did a
It's
couple
a
of
lot for him. To
funny
do, too.
vocals.
Yeah.
Now, do they extend their songs at all, or is it pretty much they play them
Pretty much like the record.
like the records? Yeah.
I just had a really nice. The one young guy I met at the concert, he just left a comment today, a long comment, and he was just saying how the vocals were so impressive for him. He said, like some bands you see live, you read that, oh, they're not as good live, but
Right.
he was really impressed with the
Well, you
vocals.
pinned that comment, and he was
Yeah.
really well written. Like
Yeah.
he was like a young guy too,
Yeah.
and he really appreciated
Yeah.
this part. It was really
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have to
nice
have some.
comment.
A band has to have some stage, but like, if you ever seen the Eagles live, it's like you might as well just stay home, put on a record.
Yeah.
It's note for note. They don't move.
Yeah.
But I would say,
I mean, the vocals are like just couldn't be more perfect. Like, it just
But I wouldn't
doesn't sound
say
like a live performance.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's a carbon copy of the song.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's live, right? Like,
Yeah, well, you want to hear the vocals got to sound a bit different. It's got to sound live, like the guy, a human
But
being
I've heard-
singing.
I was listening to some afterwards. I preferred the live version of what they just did to what I've seen on their
yeah,
original.
I can get that. I like because that's why I love live music. It's
Yeah, I
it's
like-
human beings playing music. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's real. It's raw. It's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Gran Torino was okay.
Excellent. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
really
Gordon
like
Lightfoot.
Very good.
Yeah.
I never got into Status Quo.
The Quo, me neither.
Coronation Street, Glenn.
Yeah, just rocking all over
Oh.
the world. That's a song.
Les Battersby.
Yeah.
Robert, get back to work.
Take care, Robert.
He's on
Do you
a-
Great job
get?
on video.
Do you guys get? Do you get Prime Network?
Yeah.
So there's a show on Prime now called the. Oh no, The Village. I think it is. It's Saran Jones is in it who played Karen McDonald,
Karen McDonald, yeah.
and the guy who played Izzy's dad. Like Gary, remember
really?
Gary Stefan? He's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh,
And there's another woman in it from Coronation Street, but I can't figure out what character she was on Corey. But I look at her and I go, I know her.
What's it called
But it's a
again?
pretty good show. I think it's called. I'll look it up and I'll flip Larry
Okay,
thing. But it's a detective kind of show. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, what was his name that was played Izzy's dad?
Mm.
You don't know.
I don't know. Where am
I think
I?
of his name. Yeah, Serene Jones
I'm
is a good
drinking.
actress. Yeah,
She's great. She's
Yeah.
she's in so many good things.
she was so good in with Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of Coronation Street actors go on to do good, really neat.
I think we should do a StreamYard thing just on Coronation Street and see how many Coronation Street fans we attract.
Glenn, I
Yeah.
told Molly.
I said it to you.
You two really
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be interesting. We could attract some Coronation
And
Yeah,
fans.
you probably
And
would.
Lynn too.
Yeah.
Bring Lynn
Yeah.
on. Would
Lynn
she-
won't come
she
on
won't
the
do
line.
it?
No.
All right.
No. Behind every great man, there's a woman. Background.
Every great Coronation Street.
My favorite mob movie is Goodfellas.
Oh, mine would be The Godfather, but Goodfellas.
I actually just got the
Second.
Godfather trilogy on Blu-ray.
Oh,
I haven't seen. I think I did see. I'm not sure if I saw 2, but I've never seen 3.
yeah.
they're all
3's
good.
okay. I mean, 2's amazing.
1 and 2 are awesome, and then 3's a
Yeah.
step down.
But I
but
guess
they're all good.
with 3, the director has updated it so
Yeah.
to change the story. So maybe
Oh, really? I
it's
didn't
better.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen 3.
Well, we could watch.
Lots to watch.
Godfathers. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Great
Yeah,
No, Glenn
disturbing
doesn't
movie.
like that one.
Disturbing movie. It's great. Look, it was good, but I just
I hate it with
No,
my
no.
boyfriend.
In that movie, right? The start of it, the first 20 minutes, it's all blood and gore, right? That's
Yeah.
when you start eating your popcorn, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
The first movie.
Yeah. What was that, honey? That was the first movie you what? You made out to? I don't remember that.
Godfather 3 or Save It Prior. You were making it.
Ryan.
Saving, oh, that's a romantic movie to make out to.
You were necking through Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. You can't make a drink Schindler's List. I'm ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
That's a good movie too. In the Line of Fire.
Yeah, it was good. Godfather, yeah. Greatest movie ever made.
Yeah.
Just
I haven't heard
characters and
No.
Danny.
no, I don't even know who Peter Ivor is.
Nope.
No, I don't. I've never seen the black and white. I imagine it was filmed in color, but it was shown in
It was
black and
supposed to
white
be in color. Yeah.
on British TV.
BBC
I
was
think
so
when it was
cheap.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah. Blue Jay Way sequence is great. Very trippy. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like you were saying at the concert,
Yeah.
because there's a song called Lawnmower. And you told me
Little shopping
after,
mall.
are they kind of you were kind of confused, right? Like, is this is a funny song?
Monty Python's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, is this a band is it funny? Are they supposed to be a humorous band?
Well,
I
sort
didn't
of.
know,
Yeah. Some of it. Yeah.
A
I'm
lot of
pushing
it.
on my
I thought a lot of
lawnmower.
it was funny.
Yeah.
The super mall of
Yeah. Shopping mall of
shopping
love.
mall of love.
Cool.
Monday, I went to the David Letterman building at Ball State. It was really cool. Wow. That's Ohio, right? Isn't it?
Indiana.
Indiana. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but it's too. It's
Yeah.
almost it's too perfect.
That's why I'm not a fan of them, because they're great. No, I'm not
Yeah.
going to knock them.
I
mean,
love the
look,
Eagles. I'm not
great
slamming them. I
songwriter,
like them, but I'm just saying as a
Don
live
Henley.
act,
Yeah,
as
his
a live
voice.
act, they're not
But
exciting to go
yeah,
see.
it's so good. It's like it's
Yeah,
boring.
you might as well stay home and listen to music on a record.
There's no
I'm a fan, JJ, just for the
Yeah.
record.
I have all the Eagles, every Eagles album,
Yeah.
and Desperado is one of my favorite albums of all time. It was very inspirational to me to learning how to play a banjo, and like I'm a big fan of the Eagles. I'm not slamming them at all. I just say if you expect to go to an exciting night out in a concert, that ain't the one.
something different.
For me, that I owned were the Beatles' Abbey Road, Grand Funk Live album, and Creedence Clearwater Revival's Bio Country. Glenn.
Very good.
The first albums I owned was when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Al Jolson albums. I saw do you like the Jolson story, Rich? You ever watch the Jolson story or Jolson Sings Again? When I was a little kid,
Yeah, I remember
freaking
seeing it a long time ago.
loved those movies, and my mom bought me all the records and stuff. But the first kind of pop albums I bought, my first one would have been like a Gene Pitney album in like 62 or something.
Wow. And mine, well, I can remember mine vividly. My first album I ever bought was Introducing the Beatles, which was the American version of Please Please Me. And then a few years later, I got into the singer-songwriter stuff with Cat Stevens, Teaser and the Firecat, and the Chicago Transit Authority was another album I had early on. Love it.
What should they release next?
Revolver.
It'd be nice if they did a box set for Revolver, Rubber Soul era. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. But I get the feeling it's going to be Yellow Submarine, Magical Mystery Tour.
Robert,
I guess you do, Robert. Oh, your break. Oh, so you're combining your lunch and your break. So when the boss comes, he goes, "No, I thought you were on a break, Hagerman. No, I'm on my lunch."
See? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you like EastEnders at all, Glenn?
I can't get into. I'm trying to get into like the old episodes, but I can't. I just can't seem to catch.
The one actress just passed away recently from EastEnders, right?
Oh, really? Eh?
I don't remember her name, but yeah. But I try to get into it too. I try to watch the old ones instead of the new ones, and I get into it a bit, but
yeah, it's not as.
I don't know. It
fall into it as easy I did with Coronation Street.
It grabbed me as much as Coronation Street, but I know people are either team EastEnders or Coronation Street.
See?
I would be there. I would be where?
I think for you talking about Coronation Street.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
For what?
maybe. I've never seen that one.
I had a hard time with Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was okay. It's not near The Godfather or Goodfellas for me.
Davy Jones was in an episode, yeah.
Yeah, those are the two.
Yeah. Oh, there's some great British ones for sure. Anything to do with the Crays over in Britain, they were a crazy bunch of bastards.
A couple of good movies made about them. Yeah, that's another good one. The Long Good Friday.
I'm back. Come on, Sam. We got a half an hour, buddy.
Yeah.
Jump in, man.
Hey, Sam. There's Robert. I thought you were done your lunch.
Another break. Lunch on camera. Come on with us, man.
Yeah. The Long Good Friday. Yeah, it's
a good movie. Bob Hoskins.
Yeah. Did you like the ones? What was Madonna's husband's name? The actor.
Guy Ritchie.
Sean Penn.
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. Okay.
Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrel, and
it was
another one.
Yeah.
What was the one that had a one word?
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I think.
No, it was What was that one? They robbed the.
Yeah, they were. I thought they were really good movies.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. What is that one? Shoot.
Yeah, Deacon Fry. My daughter just saw the Eagles about a month and a half ago, and Deacon Fry was not in then. He they're saying he was ill, but
Snatch.
Yeah,
good
that's
movie.
That's a good. That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Faulty Towers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Faulty Towers.
Mollie
love Faulty Towers. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything with John Cleese. I mean, the guy's a comic genius.
Love Faulty Towers. Keeping Up Appearances.
Yeah, it is. It's great sounding. Like I say, JJ, it's you'll never get anything that sounds better than the Eagles. But
yeah,
Pat Stevens is amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
The Hey Jude album.
Yep, the Sex Pistols. I like them. Hey Sam. He's still watching for a few minutes, Clown.
Okay. I'm telling you, the guy, he's got it made. Why would you ever retire? He goes to work and he sits in the lunchroom all day.
He wishes. Yeah, thanks.
He's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Robert. I love you. I'm just teasing.
No, I don't think they're going to continue because Dave was such good friends with the drummer. I think. I don't think
it's hard to. It'll be interesting. Pull a
Sad.
Zeppelin like once the guys. Once it just ruined everything, kind of.
Yeah.
They were a unit. No, find them kind of boring, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. There was one album, The Blow to the Head, or whatever it was, that had Yellow on it and those songs. It wasn't a bad album, but I just got bored with it quickly.
Mollie likes Coldplay.
Yeah.
Randy, come on aboard. I sent you the link there. Let me know if you need it again.
What's up?
Nobody wants to come on, Sam's. Everybody's in the background.
You know, I suddenly, I'm too busy, and then everybody comes and chats anyway.
Don't send them any more links, Larry.
Yeah, no more links for you.
Yeah.
You had your chance.
You had your chance.
The YouTube Nazi, Larry Graves. No more channels for you.
No more channels. Grab.
Oh man, sci-fi, not my thing.
I'm not a big sci-fi guy either. No, I can't do it. Okay. You planning on doing a chat on Saturday?
I'm planning a chat on Saturday, but you are not invited.
Yeah.
Take that.
Probably doing a live chat on Saturday. You're welcome. It's Chris Hussey.
Hey, Chris.
Ooh, Chris.
English mob related. The cook, the thief, his wife, and her lover. I haven't seen that.
Anybody can sit through that is a better man than I.
Yeah,
Stop
Glenn,
dissing me, Glenn.
Stop dissing.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Go to work.
Now, David Lynch.
My favorite Lynch would have to be Blue Velvet. I mean,
yeah, that's a pretty crazy movie.
That's the one that
he did the Elephant
Dennis
Man,
Hopper.
didn't he?
He did the Elephant Man. Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Have you seen the Elephant Man?
That's good.
I feel like that's a Seinfeld reference, isn't it?
No.
Glenn? No.
That's the Bubble Boy.
That was Pig. That was Pig.
Yeah.
That was Pigman at the hospital.
Bubble Boy.
The Bubble Boy is a great episode.
Yeah, it was a great one.
I don't know. I think the Foos are going to pull a Zeppelin. Like they're going to, once John Bonham gone, they just went, nah, it's not the same. And I'm getting the feeling the Foo Fighters might do the same. I think David Grohl will probably just go off and do something on his own.
Yeah.
Probably.
You got to
feel. You never know.
You got to feel bad for him though, because with Kurt Cobain and now, what happened here?
PJ and Duncan, let's get ready to rumble. I don't know what that is.
No. Cool, Chris. Thank you.
Nice. A Rush of Blood to the Head. That's the album I was thinking about. I liked that album when it came out, but I just got bored with it fast.
That's Coldplay, right?
Yeah.
Wild at Heart. Yeah, that's a wild ride. That David Lynch movie with Nick Cage and Laura Dern, I think. Wild.
Anything Nick Cage is a good actor, but has he ever made a normal movie?
He's not a normal person. He's incapable.
Oh, every movie's wacky.
Wasn't he married to Elvis's daughter for like 5 minutes? I think Nick Cage.
Oh, I think probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Allmans and the Foo Fighters are two totally different things.
Yeah.
We're all caught up, Larry?
We're all caught up, and we're just sitting here not talking.
Oh, I just get you guys in white there together. It's just.
Sorry. He wants me to go.
Yeah.
What's for supper tonight? Larry? What are you making Mollie for dinner tonight?
We're just having like leftovers from we had Chinese food yesterday from Tahitian Gardens, which is always good. And then
where do you get food in Trenton, Glenn?
We don't order out a lot. Mostly if we just have pizzas, mostly in Trenton.
Yeah.
We don't.
There's not much to order out.
No,
here.
there's not.
Really?
I gotta say, when we were in, I'm a carnivore. I love meat, and when we were in Florida, my son-in-law made a vegetable chili, and it was the best thing I ever eaten in my frickin' life. I made him make it for us again before we left, And now Lynn's got the recipe, and she's been making vegetable chili every week. She made it again yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah.
Send me the recipe. I'll
Send
make it. I'll
Molly
make
the
it.
recipe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Glenn, we'll do a review.
Yeah. Oh, it's good,
Perfect.
man. Really good.
It sucks.
But
And
was
healthy.
it just
It tastes great. I don't even miss the meat, and I love freaking.
It was just
meat.
vegetables. She didn't put anything else, or he didn't.
No,
put anything?
just a lot of beans and
Yeah,
whatever.
vegetables.
Yeah.
You don't
really
need
good.
the meat in chili, really. You can add so much stuff to chili. You don't need it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link. I think I have the link for the recipe.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Now, Glenn, when you eat chili, do you eat it over rice or you just eat the chili?
No, just eat the chili in a bowl. And when it's left
Right.
over, I save it and put it on top of nachos.
There you
Mm.
go. We've done that. Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good solid move.
So without the meat, though, it's pretty healthy. Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they not eat meat? Is that why?
They
or-
try and eat as least meat as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking seriously of maybe someday doing like 1 month just vegetarian or.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm probably like 90% don't eat meat anyway. Not on, I just don't
Yeah.
need to have meat. So
Yeah.
Wow.
you are more of a meat eater than I am.
Hmm.
Favorite ethnic foods? What's your favorite ethnic
Well, you
food?
like
Chinese food. Is that what they? Can you
Chinese.
say that? Is
Yeah.
that it?
Would have to be
Thai
Chinese.
and
Mexican or Chinese? How's that?
Yeah, Mexican. Some Mexican. Yeah. I'm not as well versed on that, but
No.
Japanese.
favorite bird songs or albums. I still like the debut album, Mr.
Yeah.
Tambourine Man album.
And speaking of the birds, on Monday, Glenn and I are getting together. We exchanged 5 CDs each, and one of the CDs Glenn gave me that I'm going to rank and review from the Birds, Gene Clark, No Other. So stay tuned for that.
Chris, you got to hear that album. It's great. Or Rich, that's a great album.
Yeah.
I've been told about it. I have to write
Yeah.
that down because
It's amazing.
JT loves Gene Clark and he loves that album.
Amazing album.
Yeah, the bird song I want to mention is a thing called Chestnut Mare. Are you
Yeah, great song.
I love that song.
I saw Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder review 2 nights in a row in 1975, and Roger McGuinn was in that show, and both nights he did Chestnut Mare.
Oh, good. That's a great song.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Rich, Molly has a question for you. Where are you from?
I'm in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area.
Cool.
About 20 miles northeast of Philadelphia.
So there's that question about Philly cheesesteak. Do you like Philly cheesesteaks?
Oh, I eat too many of them. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you eat your Philly cheesesteak?
Just with some onions, cheese
No
and
cheese.
onion.
Cheese and onion, yeah. Cheese
Yeah.
whiz?
I go all the way. You can go provolone, you can go American, you can go whiz, and they usually leave it up to you. Cheddar.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all great.
Yeah. Wonder-
That'd be crazy. I've never had a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh,
yeah, not
no.
a real one, right? Like not a
No.
And there's some real ones. I mean, some really delectable ones here. There's some crap too, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know where to go. Yeah.
But I've seen like the provolone, the cheese whiz, what would you get?
So what about if you go to the ballpark and see the Phillies or something? Can you get a good cheesesteak?
Yeah, they have a place called Tony Luke's, which is a famous place, and they have a counter inside there where they sell nothing but cheesesteaks. That's
Yeah.
They line up for innings. People, I mean, seriously, you got to wait 3 innings to get yourself a cheesesteak.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Is there like peppers and onions in it
You can
too?
get peppers, onions. You can add
Oh.
all the condiments.
Oh,
and
you
that's
guys are making me hungry.
I know. That's what we're having for
Oh,
dinner.
mushrooms. Too. Some people like mushrooms on a cheesesteak. believe it or
Yeah.
not.
wow. Oh man, my stomach all of a sudden just going.
Fear
It's
and
like
Loathing
that.
in Las Vegas. I've never seen that.
Oh,
That-
you guys would like that movie. It's a Johnny
It's
Depp
good.
Johnny Depp.
comedy
Yeah.
out in
It's-
Vegas where he's stoned with Benicio del Toro and
He's
Yeah.
out of- yeah, you got to
Hunter S. Thompson. The book is 10 times better than the movie.
I believe that. The movie's got some moments though, where they're
Yeah.
seeing all kinds of weird stuff.
Oh yeah, they're all It's a big acid trip.
Right.
Yeah.
Circle of Life.
Circle of Life. Molly with Circle of Life.
Favorite Disney song? I don't think I have one.
I don't think I have one except maybe Chim Chimaree from back in the 60s.
How about
don't know.
does this count? Because it used to be on the TV all the time on the wide world of Disney or something that used to be on Sunday nights when we were kids was the Davy Crockett with Fess Parker. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
So does Davy Crockett, King of... Does that count as a Disney song?
King of the Wild Frontier. That
Yeah.
counts. Why not?
Okay. Anything with John Hartford on it, I'm in. One of my musical heroes. Hunter Thompson was quite a character.
Yeah.
And his book, Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail, is a must-read, too.
JJ has a little tidbit about Philly cheesesteaks. There you go.
Lived on Philly cheesesteaks when he worked at the Philly Naval Hospital during Vietnam. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Is that like a Super Size Me video? You could just eat Philly cheesesteaks forever?
You'll die like within a week. Yeah, there were artery cloggers for sure.
Thoughts on David Crosby's personality?
Well, he's all right. I see him on Twitter, and he's just himself.
Yeah.
He can be cool, and he can be annoying, and you can understand why the other guys don't like him.
He alienates people. That's what he does.
Yeah. But he's a cool dude at the same.
Yeah. You would be a great person to hang out with for sure.
My wife loves crab cakes. I bet you Camden Yards would be very cool.
I went to Camden Yards to see an Oriole game in the 90s when Cal Ripken was playing, and the crab cakes are to die for. They're way better than they are up here for sure.
You'd never eat a crab cake.
I mean, real crab cakes. None of that filler. It's all crab, man.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Who bought any Don McLean album after American
No
Pie? No, yeah. Did it have Vincent on it, the first album?
Yeah, Vincent's on that album.
Yeah. That's his best song.
He's still on his break.
Robert, I want to order that album. Damn it, you beat me to it. I'm dying to hear
Robert, you're fired.
How it is. I need a review on that album.
Go live at work, Robert.
Wow, I don't know that song.
Billy Joel. Entertainment's political essays are also great. Yeah, Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail. I just mentioned that. Great book.
No, I've never seen
that.
that
I'm
either.
surprised you haven't seen that because you said that before.
Yeah.
What other movie was he in? He was in another movie that I did see. It was kind of like a Blade Runner kind of thing. It was like
that's a good.
A Man Who Fell from Earth.
No,
he was in that. He was in.
No,
that.
it was something else that actually he was good in. I can't remember. Hunter Davis would have been one of the great rock critics if he'd gone that direction. Yeah. We'll get it tomorrow. Okay, cool. I went into I saw this thing on Facebook Marketplace. This woman was she has a store in Belleville by the hospital area. All it said in the ad was 191 Dundas Street East, records, lots of CDs. And I thought, what kind of store is this? And I drove in there today because I had to go to Belleville, and it was just an old junky consignment shop.
Yeah.
And she had these records sitting on the floor in crates. And I'm going through them. There were some okay records there, like Band on the Run, and the albums that you would buy if they were in good shape. They were just in horrible condition, and she couldn't understand why I didn't want to buy them. And I said, "Well, have you looked at this record? It looked like so. Why didn't whoever brought these in? Why didn't they clean them up?" She goes, "Oh, the guy brings them in every 2 weeks, and he never cleans them." I go, "Well, who's going to buy them? They look like they're unplayable." It was too bad because there was some good records.
What does it look like? All scratched or something?
Yeah, didn't they look like they're all dirty and
I don't know how to clean a record.
Well, you can, I can bring them clean too, but I can't tell when I get the dirt off if it's going to be all scratched too. So I'm not going to pay $5 for a record and not be able to play it.
We were in the Trenton. Thrift store. You didn't see anything you liked to do. No, but there was records.
Yeah, they had decent records there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Well, not our kind of, not rock based, but
I was like, is there anything in Trenton that's like there's no thrift kind of stores and stuff?
No.
Yeah, they have really good antique stores in London.
Well, the Valley Village in Belleville's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never found a record there, but I found some CDs there.
There's some good things there sometimes too. But yeah, London's good.
Yeah, I think we've all seen Mike Love's speech at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was drunk and
Yeah, he's another bit of a dick. that guy
medicated.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll show it to you. The Exorcist, I agree.
Yeah.
That's the scariest movie I've ever seen for sure.
Pretty scary.
And The Omen. The Omen's pretty good. Those like most horror movies don't scare me.
Yeah.
So I'm not entertained by them. But
Right.
the early ones, like The Exorcist, the first Halloween,
Jaws scared the shit out of me.
Jaws.
Wizard of Oz.
That Alien too.
The Wizard of Oz. Mollie does not.
Oh,
like
I had a nephew who saw the Wizard of Oz when he was a little kid. We watched it. He scared the crap out of him. He had nightmares.
Yeah, I won't watch it though. Right?
Well,
It's awful.
we're watching it tonight, baby.
Mhm.
Cream Magazine coming back.
That'd be cool. That was a great magazine.
Yeah.
Life of Brian.
Yes.
Molly has not watched any of the Monty Python movies, and I know she would find them
Always look on the bright side of life.
You like them fun? You like them?
Glenn, do you recommend
Love it.
Molly watching it?
Oh,
Because
classic.
yeah, you like the British humor. I want to know if it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, anything Monty Python.
There you go.
Okay.
We could watch that tonight.
What's the one with the round Monty Python? The
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. That's the.
Yeah.
Oh, if you haven't seen that, it's hilarious.
Yes,
I
honey.
haven't seen it.
Oh, Monty Python, the Holy Grail. You got to catch that.
I always resist. What
I know
wanna
you
show
do,
me.
honey.
Oh no!
And I'm
Do you like
okay with-
British humor? You'd love it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I have been to Liverpool.
Have you?
Yes. 1999. Did the whole Beatles tour.
Did you walk on Abbey Road?
I walked on Abbey Road. I picture myself walking across the
Yeah,
crosswalk.
cool.
Yeah.
You've been to Manchester?
I've been to Manchester, went to Granada Studios and did the Coronation Street thing, and yeah.
And Black. What is it? Black. Where's the wherever they go?
Blackpool? No, I didn't go to
Uh-huh.
Blackpool. Went to Southampton, where John and Yoko stood
Oh,
on the
yeah.
dock, and then Southampton.
I like that Point Briar CD makes.
Thanks to Phil McCracken.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bye, Robert. Thank you for dropping by.
Back to work now. He's been on break for an hour
He's
and a
gonna go-
half.
That's a long.
Gonna work for 5 minutes.
What a job! I gotta get a job again.
That is
Yo, I'm
cool.
16 and I'm going to be seeing Paul McCartney. Oh, that is fantastic.
Good for you.
Well, let's hope it's not for the last time.
Right.
He might have still a few years left.
Nick Sparks.
From
Oh my
Well-
God, we're talking sports now.
briefly, I'll just say, yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, but I know I don't want to waste them on Larry's show.
Go ahead.
Tune into Sports Speed. Oh, it's
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
Friday. Randy Nelson on Friday at noon.
Martin, go to Rich's channel and
Sure.
watch our sports
I'm
speed
a
show.
big fan of both guys. I'll put it that way, especially Jaworski, because they started winning when he came on board.
Did
Gabriel,
Roman Gabriel was he with Philly before he was with LA?
no, he was a Ram first, and
Yeah.
then
Oh, and then
became
went
a Philly.
after. Okay.
He played about 2.5, maybe 3 years in Philly.
Okay. I don't remember him in Philly.
Yeah. And then he went into making movies, I think, after that. I don't know
Yeah.
where he's been.
Classic name though. One of the great names in
Yeah.
the world. Imagine being born. What's your
Roman.
name? Roman Gabriel. Like
And he
that's
looked like a movie star. He had that
Yeah.
chiseled face.
I like that name.
We could watch that too. The
I
Fly.
like that.
The
The
day,
day
after.
after
Which
was
movie
a
was?
fire movie, yeah.
I never seen that.
Yep. The Flying Monkey scared me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were the worst.
Yeah.
And the witch.
Oh, the witch, yeah.
Yeah, The Fly
Fly.
is excellent.
I like
Molly's
Grumble.
The Fly. The Fly's an
Grumble
underrated
Fly.
movie. Very
Grumble
I
underrated.
Fly,
loved
wasn't it?
Goldblum,
Yeah.
that's why I like the Fly. Right?
yes, but
Good flick. I saw that.
It
in
was a
movie
good.
theater.
It was a
Good
good
one.
movie.
I never saw The Conjuring.
Oh, I'd never seen that either. Wow.
Well, I'll get scared tonight watching
Yeah.
movies.
I flunked out of the Mel Bay. I probably did too. I took guitar lessons in 1960, like when the Beatles first came out. Oh yeah, I gotta learn how to play guitar. And my dad got this guy to come over to teach me lessons, and it was just like the guy didn't understand that a young person wants to play what he's hearing, this music that's influencing him, and he was teaching me. First of all, you got to learn the B note, and it's like it was just like painful. I couldn't. I just hated it.
Yeah.
It's just like playing piano too.
Just teach a guy how to play some chords and
Sports
Come on with
beat.
us, AJ. Stop in
Yeah.
on Friday and we'll put you on screen with us. Come on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Talk baseball. Baseball starts tomorrow.
We're going to rehash
Cubs.
our draft too. So
Cubs and 2:00 on the MLB Network. The first game of the day. It's Cubs
that
and,
right?
and I forget who they're playing now. Damn.
I don't remember.
But I will be watching.
Glenn, how was your? Did you do the basketball brackets for the college football?
Don't even ask. I was the worst.
I was gonna say.
I don't think I got one right. It was
I was
awful.
gonna ask you about that.
You're looking at the guy who won all the cash below you there.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I took $10 off of Glenn and Randy and the other Randy. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love to choose.
Did you
them.
order anything yet with your $30?
No, it's sitting in my account right now. $30.
Well, you better let us know what you order.
I might get that Dylan New York thing that you were talking about.
Why not? For $15, you buy that and something else.
I'll get something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we answered that earlier. Mine would be A Hard Day's Night.
Mine's Help.
I went with Help. I haven't seen Magical Mystery Tour though.
Yeah. I like Magical Mystery.
Bless you.
Last.
Did you guys ever watch the Lennon movie, How I Won the War?
No.
No.
No,
No.
I saw it at the show when it came out.
How was it?
How was
Yeah,
it?
it's a weird movie.
Yeah.
I can't say I loved it, but just to watch John on screen was like
How was John's acting in it?
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was fine. He didn't have a big role, right?
Yeah.
So
The flying
Flying
monkeys. Oh.
The flying monkeys keep coming up.
yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
I wish we knew how to say adios
Yeah.
in Greek.
Yeah.
Three Cool Cats by the Beatles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I ever learned how to play the guitar was a Dylan song. I self-taught myself.
Yeah.
I bought a Dylan songbook.
Are CDs on their way back now?
Well, I don't think they ever left for
Yeah.
me, but I hope I'd like to see them come back stronger because I think they'd come down in price a little bit because I think when people aren't buying them, they're still producing them at not in the same numbers, and you're paying $20 for a CD instead of 10. You know.
Congrats.
Yeah. Nickelback and Sparks collaboration.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
That I could see those two mesh together. I sucked.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not a good guitar player.
Sparks, that's right. Brad M.
Makes Larry happy.
Makes me happy.
Supposed to be the Doctor in War Games. Oh, that was another
I did
film.
not know that.
I didn't know that either. I've never heard that. Prophetic Scene, which is chilling. Yeah, I haven't seen it for so long.
Was he shot in the movie, maybe?
No, I think yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess
Yeah?
he was. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
It must have
In
been.
every movie there was
60s,
Yeah.
70s made that movie.
they had this weird thing where people I haven't seen it for like 50 years. When when soldiers would get shot, they'd turn a certain color and stuff. It was a weird movie.
Wow.
Math rock.
I don't know what that is.
Are you referring to the time signatures that the music's in? That's all I'm thinking about.
It's above my pay grade. I don't know.
Yeah. When you see How I Won the War, it looks like a good time killer. That's basically what MMT is, a time killer.
Yeah.
I find I like Magical Mystery. I find it entertaining.
Yep,
I mean, it's-
Imagine was good. Documentary.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was on bass and it was Give Me
Give
Some
me
Love.
lovin'.
Do
What?
do 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 do
Yeah.
do do do.
Yep, the Monkey's Head.
Oh, great movie. I love Head. Yeah. I never saw it when it first came out. I didn't even know it was around. Like, I don't know if it didn't get much press or whatever when it was released, but I don't ever remember it being released when it came out.
Yeah.
And it was years and years before I saw it.
Well,
What should we watch tonight?
well, I think we should. We're gonna
There's
we're
so
gonna
many-
argue live on this live chat.
What?
I want us to watch a Monty Python movie. What do you
I say
wanna
Holy
watch?
Grail. I say Holy Grail if you're going to watch one.
Yeah.
I say Godfather Trilogy.
I got to ask. I've got this secret. I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but Lynn and I are huge fans of the reality show Big Brother.
Yeah.
Any of you guys watch it?
I used to, not anymore.
It's on.
We've never missed a season, U.S. or Canada.
Or
Big Brother Canada's on now. So there was a Monday night episode. We had to PVR it because we didn't get a chance to watch it. So we're going to watch it tonight.
UK one too?
I've never seen the UK one. It's not. I don't know if it's even available to us to watch.
I think I've seen it on YouTube. It's celebrity though, isn't it?
Like, sometimes.
Yeah,
but, we're big fans of that show. So I'm going to watch that tonight. Double episode of Big Brother tonight.
What do you like about it?
It's the only reality. Like when you watch Survivor, I can't relate to that because I don't know what it would be like to be in the jungle eating bugs because I don't even like going outdoors, let alone going out in the jungle.
That's why Glenn and I get along.
But being in a house with a bunch of strangers, I could relate to that. How I would.
But alliances
relate to
and all
people.
That weird stuff. Like how can you it's weird to me. Like how you vote people out and you.
Yeah, but I could just relate how people are acting in the house because
you could turn against Larry to get a vote from other people.
Yeah,
of course I could turn on Larry even without getting a vote.
Can you imagine, Glenn?
I boot him out of the house.
I could turn on Larry in a second.
Get rid of
Larry
that guy. He's annoying me.
We should have a BC.
Yeah. Well, next time he asks me for a ride to the train station.
Don't trust him. Yeah.
I want my Glenn Kellaway doll back.
He's in that secret room talking about you.
Yeah. Mollie, has he modeled that house coat for you yet?
I've seen it. Yeah. Don't ask. Don't. It's in the water.
Idea. A BC version of Big Brother where all the you have Robert eating his lunch all the time, Donny Osmond.
Yeah, we should have a VC. We should do that. Everybody meet somewhere for a month.
Rent out a house and toss each other out one at a time.
That's genius. All of the YouTubers and everything. Big Brother.
That'd be hilarious.
Who would make it? Who'd be crowned?
The first one booted out would be Robert on my turntable.
He had to go to work.
Yeah. He had to pretend he was at work.
Or let's get rid of the cute guy, Sam St. John.
Yeah. They always say to Robert, are you working hard or are you hardly working?
Yeah. But I was going to ask you, Glenn, just for Mollie's sake, the Life of Brian, what's the basic plot of that for her to?
Well, Brian becomes like Jesus.
Yeah, they think he's Jesus.
They think he's Jesus. Yeah, and he keeps walking around. He doesn't
want to
get away from me. Like, it's like,
yeah.
What the hell is it this time?
Yeah.
Life of Brian. Who is that? Who's in that movie?
Monty Python. It's the Monty Python.
See, I can't.
And the meaning of life was good too.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. That's the one at the end with the guy with the wafer, right?
Yeah.
Wafer.
You've seen that part where big guy in the restaurant and he just eats a wafer and
he's eating so much food there. Oh, you ever see he's eating?
No, I never
he's sitting in a restaurant and he's huge.
And
he's like
growing up
900 pounds.
And
they keep feeding him. They keep feeding him spaghetti and everything. He's eating it to the point where he's just like throwing it up. He's eating so much. And then at the end of it, like he's eating so much food, like enough food for 4,000 people. And then at the end of his meal, the waiter comes up and says, "A little wafer for Monsieur," and he eats the wafer and he blows up, and all his guts go all over the restaurant.
Okay, we might watch that. Life of Brian for sure.
I've never seen Quadrophenia.
I liked Quadrophenia. Sting was in it, and it was a good movie. I thought it was well done.
See, Life of Brian for sure.
And I skipped.
I say Life of Brian, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Holy Grail.
Pete Burns.
That's probably the UK one.
Holy Grail is funny.
Yeah. The killer rabbits and the uncle shouting down from the tower. I wave my testicles in your auntie's general direction.
Glenn Owen Armstrong. That's what I thought of the name of. In that show you told me about with Serene Jones.
Oh.
Owen Armstrong. That's who he played, right? That guy?
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Owen. Yeah.
Okay. Just came to me for some reason.
Yeah, that's him.
Did you like him in Coronation Street?
I didn't mind him. It wasn't a favorite, but he was okay.
Yeah, Holy Grail.
Yeah, Holy Grail. I think so.
He is the Messiah. Beware of the killer rabbit.
Yeah, the killer rabbit. Run away, run away.
So anyway, 2 hours later, I think we're done, Glenn. I'm
I
tired.
think it's 5:59.
Yeah.
Time to eat.
Yeah.
So one more time, Glenn, tell us about your channel before we
Glenn
go.
Kellaway from the basement, talking about classic rock and whatever else I feel like talking about. Currently doing a series on my favorite decade in music, 1964 to 1974. I'm up to 1968, so please watch.
Cool. And Rich?
Rich Strickler, name of the channel. Come on over. Collaboration videos. Glenn Kellaway. We do Sports Beat on Friday with Randy Nelson. I'm doing a classic album series with Sam St. John. And come on over. Like, subscribe, check out the content. I need subscribers. I need to work my way up where these guys are, if that's possible. And
That's not possible, Rich.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible either. But I'm like the underdog. I like scraping my way to the top. Hanging on by the proverbial thread. But
you'll get there, buddy. Rich has got a great channel. Please subscribe.
Thank you.
Boy, we're being called legends, Glenn.
Legends. We're legends.
I'm hanging with the
in
legends.
our own minds.
And Mollie and I are planning tomorrow. We're going to do.
Thanks for watching, Trish. You're the best.
Yeah. Mollie and I are planning tomorrow to do another Beatles where she plays me like 2 or 3 seconds of a Beatles song and try and get. Yes, we are.
Well, I thought you were gonna make me guess who's singing what Beatles song.
And we'll do that too. Yeah,
because I have no idea.
I love it when
I
love it when you occasionally time she'll say Ringo. I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh. Like it'll be Paul or John, right?
Yeah.
She's serious. She says Ringo.
What was that song I just heard? The 16. And I thought it was.
Yeah, you were 16. You weren't sure who it was, but yeah.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
I have subscribed to Rich
with all my fake accounts. Oh, so
Very
you have,
nice.
yeah. And what Rich doesn't know is JJ has 372 fake accounts.
Yeah, exactly right. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And once again on my channel on Monday, Glenn's going to be over, and we're going to rank and review. Not that one. We're going to rank and review. I'm going to rank and review Mott the Hoople, the Kinks, Gene Clark from the Byrds, the Sheepdogs, and the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. And Glenn has.
I've got the 50th anniversary remix of Cahoots. I've got Hawkwind, Warrior on the Edge of Time.
Yep.
Savoy Brown, Street Corner Talking. Porcupine Tree, In Absentia. And John Lennon and Yoko Ono's
Double Fantasy.
Strip Down. Double Fantasy.
That looks interesting, yeah.
Looking forward to it.
So, Glenn, the 5 CDs you gave me, I think I've told you this already, but all of them were really good, Glenn. So it's going to be difficult to rank them. But I think I know what number 1 is.
I can't complain about any of the ones you gave me either, Larry. Yeah. I got good things to say about all of them, except for John and Yoko, because I haven't listened to it yet. But I'm sure I'll like it because I like Double Fantasy. So it's just a matter of the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
but I think you'll be surprised by what number 5 is on my list.
What number 5?
Very surprised.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you already know what 5 CDs you're going to give me next?
No, I don't.
Get working on that, Glenn.
Yeah. I got it figured out, but I got till Monday.
Yeah, but give me like something progressive rock. That's
okay. Oh yeah. I got. I will, because
right?
I've gotten so much progressive rock recently. Yeah. I'll give you something good.
And then give me something.
David Gray.
Yeah, give me something out of my, like Miles Davis or something. Some jazzy thing. Something Ravi. What is it? Rave.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll come up with something wacky for you.
Something interesting.
I'll throw you a curveball, Larry.
Yeah.
Because baseball season's starting tomorrow. We'll
Throw me
you
a curveball.
I'll smack you right in the
Oh.
face.
Yeah.
Like that
Okay,
ball.
so thanks, Glenn, and thanks, Rich.
Thank
And
you very
we'll
much,
see you
Larry.
on
Take care, Rich,
Saturday.
buddy. We'll see you on Friday, Rich and Larry
you
and Molly.
Friday.
Have a wonderful evening.
Take care. Thanks,
Yep.
Molly.
Okay.
See ya.
I'll
Bye,
send you the
everybody.
chili recipe.
Yes. I'll watch some scary movie.
Yes.